GOONERGANG TV. What up? We are
Come
back.
on, you already know. You already know.
Naro in the building, CJ in the building. We got a few of the Mancs out tonight.
We got the Man United family in the house, blood. That's what we got.
Guys,
right.
Come on, Uptop Opps, friends and enemies, brothers from different mothers. Let's get into it, innit?
Come on, big up. Know the thing already. Let's go.
Well, you man got to start off with your game
today, man.
Yeah, Matchweek 3. Yeah, 100, bro. But we're officially live.
Winners. That's how we start. Winners, man. They were
Matchweek,
talking, you know, and we just set them on fire.
Yeah, we'll let you man have the floor still. Matchweek 3, Liverpool, Man U games just done. Obviously, you man are going to be happy with the points. Obviously, you move above Liverpool, still in the bottom half of the table, but you're getting there.
Early days.
Some progress.
Yeah. Smith, say your take on your manager, man. What you saying about the game tonight and the decisions, etc.?
Hey, listen, I'm happy with the team selection. The team selection showed his authority. It showed that he's taken the reins of these players. He's let players know that with the win and dropping certain high-profile players, it's his way or you're getting dropped. And because we won, these players now will even more buy into him, buy into what he's doing, and believe in him, trust him. So I think today's, even if we drew, just the intensity of how we played, I believe there would have been, the players are saying, you know what, this is the way forward. And I'm just happy for him as well that Martinez had a great game. He had a man of the match performance. And, you know, I just believe that now it gives him a little bit of breathing room because the media was on him. Like if he had lost, it would have been suicidal, man. So yeah, I'm just happy for him getting his first 3 points against a top side, because if it was against your Brentfords, the next thing would have been Brentford. He needs to do it against a top side. He needs to do it against
top
cities.
Side,
yeah, so I'm just happy that he done it against a top team, a respected team, and yeah, let's move on. Let's move on. Hopefully, this is the start of our season. This can catapult us to doing back. Now with Southampton, we need to do it because you can play off the vibe and the energy against Liverpool. We need to do it away from home against Southampton. Do you know what I mean? That's real test.
Did you hear his press conference after? Well, not even the press conference, the interview after that they did. He basically touched on that, and he was just saying like, "Cool, I kind of get it. I understand the rivalry and all of that, and everyone's kind of feeling energetic, etc. And that's dope, isn't it? But we gotta come and bring this week after week after week. You know what I'm saying? Basically, Man United played like, apart from the spamming crosses, Man United almost played like Liverpool tonight, where the energy and they suffocated teams. You know what I'm saying? That's what Liverpool done.
A great Liverpool team.
They are a great team.
Great Liverpool team.
They are a great team.
No, they've been a great team, but the last couple of games, I don't think they've played great.
Okay,
so I don't think Man United met them at a great moment.
Narrow. Let me tell you.
I'm just saying you highlighted a great Liverpool team. They're not great right now.
I'm agreeing with you, Narrow. But this is the third game Liverpool's played this season. The last 6 games from last season and then continue into this season, so that's 9 games, Liverpool have conceded the first goal in the last 9 games.
Yeah, I heard that stat. Yeah, that's mad. Since last season.
So it's been traveling from last season.
No, I'm just, I just heard you say great Liverpool, and I'm just like, rah.
It's a Liverpool team. Oh, come on, let's not do that now.
Come on, man.
It is. They're one of the top 3, top 4 sides in Europe. Like, let's give it that.
So for the last 3 games, have you been seeing that?
Yeah, but it doesn't. Like, for 2-3 games, like I said, like we're the best team in the world right now. Then, if we're just judging off of 3 games,
no, that's your opinion.
But you can't have it both ways. You can't judge one team. One team can't get bad over 3 games, and one team can't get great over 3 games. You can't have it both ways. You understand what I mean? So Liverpool are a great side.
I'm just bringing to the fact that it was like all of a sudden now Liverpool. Obviously, we know they're great because they've won their things for the last couple of seasons. Yeah, but at this moment in time, I'm not going to have that Liverpool are playing great football.
Okay.
All right.
No, no one's
I
asking.
don't think Liverpool turned up today.
Okay, no. We beat.
He's allowed that opinion, man. He's allowed that opinion.
I'll give you that. They haven't been great, but have we? We've been worse.
No. Yeah, you haven't.
We've been worse.
Yeah, but my thing is that every time a team beats a side, it's either, it's only who we beaten. It's only Leicester.
Yeah.
It's only Bournemouth. It can't just be that. You know what I'm saying? You've got to sometimes, as much as it hurts me, because I don't like to, I'm not really on this friend thing. I don't really want to do this. But you got to give teams credit when they do well on it. And Man United, they turned up. They turned up.
I heard a little bit of stardust on the top. That was all. So I'm just, I'm just saying that ain't no great Liverpool team right now. That was all.
Yeah, they're in the mud right now though. Like I said, but they're suffering. They had 6 first teamers and we've got to address that as well.
That we're the best. That's your opinion, Cuzzo.
No. Bruv, you're taking an example. You're taking an example. And you're trying to spin it. I never said that. I'm saying for what you were saying. I used the example. I said if we use it the way you're using it, we're the best team in the world because we've only won 3 games. Liverpool haven't won 3 games. It doesn't mean that they're not great.
Why did you have to slide that in the conversation? Why did you have to even use that?
That's the best example that I could give you because it's relevant. It's relevant.
We're not the best team. No, we're not. Though.
No, but that's what I'm saying. You have to understand how I'm bringing it to you. I know we're not the best team in the world. But the example that you gave is that Liverpool became a bad team after 3 games.
You're good with your words, Cuzzo. I'll give you that. This guy pulled you up quickly. Don't try it, fam.
I'm just trying to provide clarity. That's all it is. If I say something, I'm going to provide clarity.
Sliding, we're the best team in the world at the moment.
Nah, bro. Nah.
You know it's going to trigger me. Don't try it.
Bro, if you're triggered, I can't do anything about that. I just gave a very simple example.
The best team in the world. 3 games, Cuzzo, is nothing. I love
man. Did you understand what I was saying? Did you understand what I was getting at?
I'm just watching. Man. Keep going.
Don't put that word with our team right
but
now.
No, listen, I'm not even allowing these men to hold popcorn and watch us go back and forth because we will do this all day.
That's what I'm trying to say. It's like you're lining us up to get shot down, bro.
You get it.
No, tonight, and shout out those in the chat and those on the YouTube community. Remember, smash the likes, fucking. Sorry, should man be swearing, but it's calm.
No.
Why not, bro? What do you mean? When man lose, man, I swear.
Our the blood clot, we have to swear.
No, we don't want to be random. We don't want to be random.
Run up the likes.
You want to keep it as clean as possible, but passion is passion, isn't it?
I just heard that that your manager Ten Hag just swore on Sky Sports.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
but you know what? In Holland, they allow that when they do interviews. They allow man to swear. So when
man said they played,
he did
football, blood.
Yeah. He literally said you got played effing great and all of this.
Nah, seriously, is Ten Hag smoking the maddest thing from Dan, blood? Like, calm down, blood. We played great football against a poor Liverpool team. That's what I'm saying.
Let me say
we'll let them.
When it comes to narrow, there's always credit with an asterisk. Like just give the people them their credit, man.
I'm giving them their credit, but they want the sprinkle dust on top, bruv. They're bottom of the league, fam. Don't try.
Mr. Lewis.
Hi guys.
What you said? You've been like pretty confident all the way along, bro. So
thank you.
No, I'll give Jay. I'll give Jay his credit. Jay has always been screaming this positive, and I'm telling him, don't bun that, blood. And he's like, no, we're going to win, guys. We're going to win.
Listen, I said pre-season we beat Liverpool, and when we started this, obviously we lost our first 2, and then obviously now we beat Liverpool again. Yeah, so for me, I said it was going to happen. I said this all the way along in it, and obviously for me it was just a relaxed thing. Just take time. The first 2 games weren't right. He's tuned into them. Yes, everyone had memes and jokes. They had to do the extra run in and stuff like that. But guess what? That work showed a bit tonight. That it's paid off. 2 of our centre backs were literally dying of cramp. So for me, like, you don't normally see that. It shows that cool. They put the extra work in, but it shows that it was needed. They grinded out the result. It wasn't easy. No, I'm not going to sit here and go, yeah, man, we just battered. No, we did well. They got back into the game and they could have nicked a draw. But the same with us, we could have scored a couple more as well. Do you know what I mean? But on a whole performance, I give all of them the ratings. Fair enough, McTominay and certain players, I don't feel whatever at the minute, but for work rate tonight on tonight's performance, all of them get like an AA plus. They all did well, man. You can't knock or blame none of them. No, you can't knock or blame him. All of them put their shit in. They did what they have to do.
Yeah, that now. You hear that?
Hold on.
Comments are calling me a true hater, blood.
Hold on.
If they ever knew that I don't even like my own team, blood.
Then what you got to understand, he's also bench Maguire, the captain that's supposed to be the captain of the team, and he's also bench Ronaldo. Do you know what I mean? So he's done two brave.
Last week.
Yeah. He's done two brave things, to do better for the team, and that's proven as well. So far, I'm happy, and man, that's good.
I did say,
and Rashford also got his goal.
It takes
shout out CJ.
A big manager to bench Maguire and Ronnie.
Big manager.
And there you go, innit? Like I'll let you man. You give me
smart.
Yeah,
but let's keep it 100 though. One, like I said, one bloody superb game don't make Rashford an absolute baller. He still showed signs of what he does today, because he should have really had a hat trick, probably, I would have said. And that's not even just being critical, because for me, he was probably, arguably, one of your men of the match. I would have said it either him or Martinez, and even Varane. Varane could have even come into that, because and I really liked your left back. You know what I'm saying? I thought he was very good. Kept Salah quiet. You know what I'm saying? A couple times Salah spun him, and what it will be is that Salah scored, but that can't take nothing away from my guy's performance. But Rashford's composure often is a little bit of a problem. You know what I'm saying? And because I see him get in the box, I think he went past about 3 man, couple lucky bits here and there, but he got into the box. And then my man's trying to take the lever off of the football. And I'm like, bro, just chill. Hold up, chill a little, you know what I'm saying? Like finesse that, goals, you know what I'm saying? What was it on the computer when you're playing FIFA, like the little finesse thing, you hold the little top button, you know what I'm saying? The little L1 thing, like, come on.
You know his strengths, you know Rashford's strength, obviously we know he's not a striker. Remember, he started as a winger anyway. Rashford's strength is just running in behind defenders, 1-2s, stretching the defense as wide as he can. That too much time on the ball, his indecisiveness kicks in. That's what he doesn't need. He doesn't need too much time where he has to make, should I pop, like he doesn't, he's not good at that. Do you get what I'm saying? So today,
but that's why I rated the finish today. That's why I rated it, because he had a bit of time. It wasn't like instinctive.
I didn't, when he was going, if that was Martial, I'm saying, he's finesse, he's getting dinged.
Yeah.
I weren't confident. I said he might not score. He might ras it straight at the keeper.
Man, I felt the energy, man. I felt that Rashford energy today was going to score. Like, I'm telling you, bro.
Fam, you always feel the energy, man. You're reading Psalms every day, bro.
The energy was there today. Hold on. For a little while, the game was 1-0. And when it looking that way, it was looking like a bit of a not sure if there was going to be any more games. When I was telling man, 1-0, everyone was like, oh, well, I don't know. Why would you say that kind of result in the group? And that? But that's the kind of game it looked like. It looked like it might be a little cheeky goal. And then obviously it's going to be a bit stiff with anyone else to score. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was a good game, bro. We got the second, and then it was even better for us.
Yeah, I saw your lineup, and I was thinking that my man is on a mad one. Like, why did he pick a Langa? No, but at the same time, right? That's exactly. When the game started, and I see like because he weren't exactly cooking Trent. But I could see Trent was going to have a bad game. I could see it.
Bro,
you know what I'm saying? And you just kept attacking their right side. And I was like, them man have got it. Because he is suspect defensively.
If you run that, he can't deal with it. If you run that Trent, it's a problem, bro. If you run,
I've seen Martinelli cook him at the Emirates. I see like he is a little bit suspect, but what he has got is big quality in terms of the passing range. And when it comes to spamming crosses, that's his thing, isn't it? So I get it.
What are you saying? What are you saying, man?
Yeah, man. No, I'm just listening, man. I'm just listening, man. No, I got to listen, man.
Today's our day, man. Today's our
I
day.
know. Listen, I said before, I thought we was gonna lose. 4, 5, 6. You never know, but
Yeah, because you was
yeah.
falling for the lubricant, fam. I was
Yeah,
thinking, well,
yeah,
go
no,
on.
listen, I had to be honest, I didn't feel I was gonna get that performance out of the team, but
Mm.
you live and you learn, and that's why I said I wanted to see from the manager, implement your style, your tactics, and get these players, get something out of them, and I guess he needed to make them run. He made them run a lot, and it showed today, on the
So
pitch.
is this the Ten Hag football that
Yeah.
we should expect? Is this what it was?
Well, I don't think you saw any great football today from us. I think you
Yeah,
just saw the
it wasn't
basic. It was just
overbearing.
lots of running around, one
Yo,
twos.
did you,
Play the right pass. Rashford, he didn't play that pass. That could have been 3-0,
3, yeah.
done and dusted. He didn't
DJ,
pass, 2-1. Foden did it yesterday. He didn't pass to Haaland. It would have been
Yeah,
2-0. And this is
Trust
how
me, man.
football is, And these English players, their ego's so high that they want the
They don't want
glory.
to
And
kill up.
yeah, man, and that's why I said Man United's best team is our European team. Get
did
all
you
our
hear,
Europeans on the pitch, sprinkle 1 or 2 English players in there, and then you got a team.
Sorry, my bad.
did you hear what Wasim just said, DJ? Yeah?
yeah, go on.
Exactly what I said before. Yeah? Forget tactics and forget system.
Mm.
Work hard and run. That's what I was
Yeah,
saying,
it's
right?
real. It's real. It's real. I need to
Newcastle,
check the stats on this, but every team I think in the Prem that's won so far has run more than the other team.
there
Do
you
you
go.
understand what I mean?
There
So I
you
need
go.
to see if that's held today, but I would expect so. Just looking at the way that the game went, still,
Yeah.
it's mad.
And I'll say one thing, in terms of these big teams, Liverpool's a massive team. Listen, we're start of the season. There's no team in form. There's nothing. This is the start of the season, so everybody's at a level playing field. Whoever gives the most effort, and everyone's got talent. That team is going to win the game. End of the day, you just have to work hard at these starts because nobody's got momentum. No players hit the form. So all these top quality players, unless they start with a bang, they're just a
Mm.
normal player. They need to
Yeah,
work on that. And some players get better throughout the season, like when Kane supposedly didn't score in August for how many years?
yeah,
So,
yeah, yeah.
it's like these things happen, top quality players, they need to improve. And you saw that with the Liverpool team. They're still in second gear, maybe third gear. They have got a lot of injuries. So I'm happy with the win, but maybe I was being a bit too downhearted that thinking we was going to get smashed. But realistically, I should have thought about it. They did have a lot of injuries. Eight players out.
This is this is my whole point.
Even in terms of if just training as a team, when you train as a team with those 8 players out, the level of training goes down, and you can see that in the team's performance, man. They have no creativity. He subbed Henderson. He left on Harvey Elliott. All due
Can you
respect, man.
understand why
That
I
guy
was saying
shouldn't
that
start.
this is not a great Liverpool team? Like,
No, but it was. I understand that, but for anything for us is great right now. You said
yeah,
in
I
the
know,
group we
That's
was cement.
But
We
that's
were
why I'm
cement.
saying
We're
it's
right now. We're out the cement, and that's good enough, man. It could have been anyone that got it today. It could have been anyone. I didn't care. Whoever
Put
got
it,
it
For me,
today
put
would have
it,
got this treatment. It
all,
would have been smoke.
put it this way. I've been watching all the streams, all Liverpool fan channels from this morning, and every Liverpool fan channel did not say that they're weak. They said they are going to swipe the floor with United today.
how though?
They
They're
talk about
swiping no floors, blood.
They
That's
did
what they
not
were
talk
feeling,
about.
though.
Hold on. They didn't speak about their injuries and they didn't speak about being weakened. They said they've gone with worse teams and us being better teams and beat us. They said it's definite 3 points today. So I don't want to hear that because if we had lost today, no one would have been saying, but there would have been no giving for us. So we beat Liverpool. That's it. We didn't start with Ronaldo. We didn't
Thank
start
you.
with.
Stop there. No. Stop there.
Hold on.
Stop there.
Hold on. We didn't start with Ronaldo and we didn't start with Maguire. There are 2 main players.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. If you'd have just said we beat Liverpool and that's it, crack on to the next one. But it was more
That's
like
what we asked.
no. It was more like we put a great Liverpool team. Yeah,
We did though.
On to the next. Great. No, not great. No, I'm not having that great.
Okay. All right. Then.
I'm
So
not having
basically,
great.
I think what Smith means is
Narrow, what you're saying is celebrate how you want us to celebrate. Don't
No.
celebrate. No, that's what you
no. I think he means when Smith is saying a great
Nah,
Liverpool team, he means the
cuz
team
you are
as a
absolutely
unit.
great for content. I don't know how you do it, yeah, but man's always poking at someone indirectly.
Listen,
like,
Man was just happy, yeah. Listen, man was just happy. Hold on.
No, even with you, cuz I picked up on it. You lot are PNing. If you'd have just said we beat Liverpool, that's it. You just went, yeah, Liverpool beat them, yeah, but we beat a great side. And yes, they are great. We all know that. We know they're great. But in this moment in time, they are not great. They got 8 injuries, bro.
But you're not listening to both
And
sides.
then my cousin trying to say Arsenal are the best team in the world right now.
No,
cool, man. Anyway, come on. Listen.
Darryl, let me just rebuttal what you're saying.
Go
Everybody, listen, let me just rebuttal what you're saying.
I'm listening.
Everybody from TalkSport to Liverpool pundits to Liverpool fan channels, yeah, we're saying we're not playing great, but we're going to beat Man United because this is Liverpool, yeah. So what I'm saying is we beat the team that everyone expected us. They weren't saying we're defeated, so United have got a chance. That was the narrative.
No. I was just trying to hold you from there. Once you said you beat Liverpool, I was just trying to stop it. That was all.
So that means we're allowed to say the great Liverpool, whether we're being condescending or sarcastic or mean it, we can say we beat you. That's it.
Yeah, no.
So are you saying what? Did Fulham beat a great Liverpool side? Let me try and put it this way. Did Fulham beat a great Liverpool side?
They didn't. Fulham didn't.
I think when you talk about great sides, Liverpool as a whole club, as a unit, they are a great side.
Yes,
but now on current form,
none of us
they
are
might not be
denying that
great.
fact, but we all know that though, Wes. We all know that.
Yeah,
though,
facts.
Listen, 3 weeks ago, they bust up Man City. They were a great side.
I don't want people
thinking you can't become a bad side in 3 weeks.
I just want to bring it back to Man United, you know, especially on Malacia, you know, because if we want to talk about someone today, we talk about the man of the match for me, you know, like the aspiring left back. I called for him to come in, you know, and I said it's not about experience, it's not about anything like that. It's about football knowledge.
Energy.
He was touted as one of the best left backs in that league. He's come here. A system has to be learned, you know, but a player, if you've got quality, you got quality. Pace, tenacity, tackling. You showed the tackling today. He lost it, he went back. He lost it, he went back. He won it, he won it. He had a series of great defensive performances today, and that just shows the level that we need. You know, Luke Shaw, I've always said it, the guy is finished. You know, he can't play no more.
He's
you
an
know,
absolute donkey, mate.
He's
Sorry.
got the PTSD from losing so many times and the leg break. He's done out. You know, we
the
need
leg
him
break
gone,
done
you
it.
know. And you could see as well with Maguire out the team, you know, like you just see the continuity on the left side was much better. I'll go back to one time in the second half. Yeah, Malacia and Martinez, they passed it through the Liverpool attack. You know, it was only 2-3 passes, but it just showed that doesn't happen for Maguire and Shaw ever. That's not happen. Do you know what I mean? Especially in a high press situation when they're like right on the edge of our box. Like it was really good today.
And
man.
I think that's why I was so hell bent of with this team selection. We need to either get a result or just have a great performance, just for the fact that it kind of solidifies the team selection. Because without Maguire and Shaw, now there's a different way of playing, and you saw it today. Varane had a good game. Malacia had a good game, and Martinez had a good game. Delon
had a great game. Delon had a great game. He had a great game.
Could come back into the team.
No, listen, Maguire can come back into the team, but what we need to understand is that this is 2 English players out the team. Why are they out the team? From football intelligence. English players, they don't have football intelligence, especially
Why would you say that Maguire can come back in the team? He should have been nowhere near it, bro.
No, but listen, I'm not telling he can come back in the team straight away. But I'm saying he can, yes, substitute. He's a good substitute. He needs to learn. We can teach Maguire. The coach is there for a reason. This guy is here, expert level coach.
Varane's going to break down soon.
Well, listen, and we get injuries. We never know what's going to happen. But for everyone talking on Varane, you saw today, you know, still a great player in there, and more to come from him. You know, I'm not gonna talk too much, but inshallah, more to come from him. You know, I got big hopes for Varane. With Casemiro, you know, we're building. Man, if you told me Martinez, Casemiro, and Varane at the start of the season, I'll be very happy with that. You know, and Eriksen in there,
and still more to come, Wasim.
I don't need any more, you know. I'm happy, you know. I'm not greedy. I'm not greedy. I'm very happy with this, you know. I can walk into the season and I'll be happy. If
but
they
what
want to
I'm
sell
saying-
Ronaldo, they can sell him as well.
Yeah,
That's
but what
fine
I'm
for me.
saying is you can't sell Ronaldo and not replace. So more.
No,
ifs
we
are-
can. No, but we can. We have
No,
Ahmad.
we
We
can't.
have
I
Palestra.
think that's a crazy statement. You
No, well,
cannot
listen,
sell
man.
Ronaldo and
What
not
are we?
replace
What are we
him.
playing
Ronaldo.
for? What are we
Yeah,
playing
can.
for?
you're right.
Tell me what is our playing for this season? Are we playing for top 4 realistically?
Yes. Yeah.
No,
You
we're
should be
playing
playing
for.
for top 4 and
Yeah.
Europa.
Yes,
No,
that's
Your
my.
aim should be the same.
Well, we're playing for a cup. We are a cup team this season.
Yes,
We are a
yes.
cup team this season.
That's your
We
opinion.
Yes, that's my opinion.
That's what I want.
I don't believe we can make top 4. That's just me being
Yeah, but
honest.
we could win today.
That's mad.
No, because
We are
listen, like
going
you
to
say,
make top 4.
if we lose
We are going to
Ronaldo,
make top 4.
who's our proven goal scorer?
We are going to make top 4.
If we lose
Hey,
Ronaldo, who's our
Mr.
proven goal
Lewin's
scorer?
got faith. He's like this.
We are going to make top
every day,
4.
reading
Tell me
the
why
Man
then.
United Bible.
Today we scored a second goal and actually tried to kill off a game instead of having 1-0 and not actually getting another goal in for once. We actually got the second in and had a little bit of leeway. Brilliant. That was nice. So we had that today. That was positive. So I do believe we're going to finish top 4, man. There's only
Can I ask
better
you a
things to come
question?
with us.
Can I
They
ask you a
might as well
question?
make
Yeah?
one of them
If
YouTube.
when it comes down to it, who do we have in our team
to make one
that's
of them
that's
affirmation
prolific?
Go on,
Sorry.
Who
Wes,
do
I
you have
can't
in
hear
our
you.
team?
Go on.
Hold on.
Yeah, I'm saying who do we have in our team that's prolific enough that's going to get us the goals across the whole season?
Ronaldo.
No, at the minute, hold on. At the minute,
Ronaldo
no.
could be goal.
At the minute, Ronaldo is not. It's going to be hard to work in that team tonight.
Yeah.
We saw how it went without him. Yeah, it looked positive. But then when he come in, I'm not all right. Cool. He only had 5 minutes, but still, I'll be running my ass off for them 5 minutes, bro, to try a thing. He didn't look like it looked a bit. I'll skip over here. I'll skip
but the
over
question
there.
remains.
Dejected.
No, you're right. I'm not saying.
Yeah, the
you're
question
not
remains:
wrong,
what
Wes.
are we
You're not
actually
wrong.
going to do? It's the same thing with the Jesus thing. What I say with Arsenal, when Jesus goes, then what happens? Then they're back to square one. Same
If
thing with
Ronaldo's
us.
not on
If
board
Ronaldo
with
goes,
what they're
we're back
doing,
to
they're gonna have to get someone else, or like you said, they got the Anthony or someone else coming in. Martial's back. That's what they have to work with for the season.
Truthfully,
Ahmad,
I honestly
Palestri,
believe.
bringing the Garnacho.
Well, I hope so. I hope so.
We're gonna get a winger and probably another midfielder.
But how can we? How can we? Then who we
We
letting
are.
out? But who we letting out?
We are.
We have
You
to
don't
get
need
the
numbers,
Aaron
though.
Maguire's going Chelsea, man.
We are.
What is it? Is it Anthony you think you're getting?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't even know about that.
Anthony, listen.
Done deal. Ziyech is on the
We've
way.
got-
No disrespect at this Anthony brother. I don't even know who he is.
I don't know.
I need to do some more research, man.
Bro,
No.
all you see about Anthony, bro, he just gets the ball.
Wes,
He's a
what's
fidget
Anthony
spinner,
saying?
bro. Just
No, look, I'm
what's
gonna keep it
spinning around with
100.
the ball,
I'm gonna
bro.
keep it
That's it.
100. Look, Anthony is like a Rafinha. If you like Rafinha's game, you're gonna like Anthony's game. It's a similar type of player.
Every year Brazil come out with these one-name players.
Yeah.
Man, like
Well,
Fred,
that's what you got.
Tom,
You
Billy,
seen Rafinha.
Paul, John,
If you like that type of
fucking
player,
Mark,
a bit more
I think he's
composed.
better.
fucking
I think
one name,
Rafinha's
blood.
better
What
than
is
him.
going on, blood?
But no, I'm saying style of play. Forget about who's better, who's worse. Style of play. We're gonna get a Morris type. We're gonna get someone that's gonna attack the defender and hopefully put him into to places they cannot handle. That's what Anthony is. But I honestly feel we've got Amad Diallo there and we've got Palestri, and I feel those two deserve to have one season in this team. In particular, this team right here. There's no one prolific in this team.
The only thing I'll say is Ahmad didn't have a good loan spell at Rangers. That's all I'm gonna say. No, I don't talk too much on it, but that's all I'm saying.
He looks a bit flyweight still. He looks like a bit of a bantamweight.
Yeah, he needs a bit of muscle.
He needs some of that hard food.
But they proclaimed the Black Messi, they called him. So.
Oh, let's not do that.
That's what they called him.
He scored a lot of goals where he was from.
That's what they called him. 40 million. We bought this guy for 40 million. We didn't buy him for peanuts.
It's true. Didn't buy him for
40 million is a lot of money, man. We
have
to give this guy a chance, man.
You have to give him a chance.
And then if we talk about Palestri, if you want to have a look at this guy, go and just have a YouTube of him. When the guy plays,
even the other one, Garnacho, is it Garnacho?
Yes, 17.
That's the baller that I like, and that Epl, that midfielder. Them two, that Garnacho and that Iqbal. I think, you know what? Those are the two that.
We have
I haven't seen a lot of Palestri. I'm not really a Man United.
I'm saying with these attackers,
Man United 3 weeks.
Why are you
why are you looking, bro? You got Southampton. You got Southampton on Saturday.
I'm just saying.
When you want to,
that's it. I don't have moments. You don't know. I don't have moments like that. I just.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
I never had moments. Sorry for my outburst.
That game there is a next level for you lot to go up to. Yeah, allow it.
Yeah, but.
Yes, let's move into that then, innit? You man,
I've had enough
anything more on tonight's game for you, man?
Well done, Rashford. Shout out CJ.
Now, you know what? Well done, Rashford, man. Well done, because tonight you actually saw a little something. But like I said before, man, listen, the sun shines on a fucking dog's ass once in a while. It's his night tonight, so well done. Let's
It's on
see
that
what I've
one
won.
summer don't make one hot day don't make a summer. See that
Yeah, you don't know. Yeah, all of that. All of that. Yeah,
Well,
I'm
do you know?
saying.
Do you know what? Do you know
I
what?
just
I'm
want to
gonna.
say,
Do you know
sorry.
what I'm gonna say to
guys,
that one?
I'm gonna go now. Let me go and do this audition. But
Big ups,
Yeah,
Smith.
shout
Big
out.
up, Smith.
Big up,
Big
shout
up,
out, man.
Smith.
Love, love, love.
What I am
big,
gonna say to
big
that
up
one
the
though,
Gooner
CJ, is that
gang.
Rashford is
I'm
better
with the
than
fresh shirt,
Eddie
though,
Nketiah.
Smith. Let's go, man.
Yeah, Dan, you gotta hook me up, Dan. The fresh
Yeah,
thing.
say nothing.
You know that? You know
Love,
that,
man. Love,
CJ?
love. What's
CJ,
that? Say that again?
my rebuttal to that, what you're saying about Rashford, is that
Yeah.
he's better than Eddie Nketiah.
Yeah, fair play. And he gets paid 3 times as much as Eddie, and he's had about 5 seasons more than Eddie. Fair play.
I just want to
He's
say,
been there
sorry.
since we were 7, bro. Since we were
just-
7.
I'd
Just
rather
to
have
end on
Eddie.
the
I'd rather have Rashford all day than Eddie Nketiah as a backup striker.
sorry, just
As
to
a
end on the
backup, but he's their
United
main
thing.
striker. Go on, boy. Sorry, bro.
Yeah, no, just to end on the United thing. I just
I'm
want to
just
say that
putting it out
slowly
there.
today
Your boy
you could
Eddie
see
Nketiah. What a drop off from Jesus if he gets injured, boy. What a drop off.
'Bro, you're
100%.
gonna see. You'll see. Watch when he bags goals. Like, you're not gonna celebrate anyway, so it don't matter.
Bro, Eddie Nketiah is not the guy, bro. He's a good footballer, but he's not the guy.
Bro,
Not for Arsenal.
you'll see. You'll see.
Go on,
No.
Wes.
No,
So-
I was just saying, no, just if anybody wanted to see what Tim Hag was about today, you saw the style of play we want to play, and that's how we want to do. You didn't get to see the ball playing today, but you saw the intensity and what this guy is going to be bringing. So more to come, but I still think we'll still finish 6th. So I'm just still still my prediction from now. So I'm not changing.
That's crazy, man. So
Alright.
You gotta
you're gonna
respect
see
his
a drop
opinion,
off
man. I
there.
respect it, man.
So you're gonna see a drop off from what you saw
Well,
today.
Well, to be honest, I don't think we've even started. Today was just it was a game of momentum, and it was like I said, if you bring the Leon Edwards, you bring the pain, you will
But you
get
know what's
results.
funny? Sorry to
Bring
cut you.
bring the war, man, and you will get results. We brought war today.
Fair play.
You know where the logo is? It looks like you got 2 little legs dangling on your head, bro.
But you know what? Funny enough, for Man United, I actually think Southampton away, in some ways, is a harder game than Liverpool at home.
Yeah, man. Each game is hard
Because
for us, man.
everyone's more. Now, and I say that
Listen,
not because of the quality of the
it's
team,
game-
but
it's-
everyone's
Yeah.
naturally
game by game,
motivated
man.
for
Listen,
Liverpool.
Yeah.
You understand what I mean?
It's game by game,
It
and
was
if they
almost
bring
a blessing in
Casemiro,
disguise that this game came today.
it's
Yeah.
game by
Ah.
game, and if they bring Casemiro into the next game, it's a new game again. Because remember,
Yeah.
he's got to fit into the system
Yeah.
that they're playing now and work. He's never played with none of them at all. So to just
Yeah.
come
So
straight
what
into
are
it,
you man saying though about Graham Souness's comments? Because Casemiro is not a great
them man
player
are
who
haters,
played in a
blood.
great
Simple.
team.
End of.
Well,
Graham Souness
let
is
me
a hater.
No. Let me
go ahead. Go now.
He's.
If you
Do
got.
you know what? It sounds like he's a hater. It sounds like he's a hater.
He does it to bare players, blood.
And I get what he's trying to say. I do. I'm not hating. I do actually get what he's trying to say. Casemiro's a cold player, but come on. Anytime the Real Madrid team sheet come out, what you really looking for Casemiro?
Well, let me
So
just say one thing on that.
he's saying He's basically said Harry Kane wanted this, that, and that, and Casemiro ain't nothing.
Just forget Harry
Lewin,
Kane for a second.
Lewin,
Forget
can
that
I-
guy.
Yeah, but
That guy
he
only
said
wins golden
Go
boots.
to
That
us.
guy only wins golden
Well,
boots.
yeah, I'm saying this is complete disrespect. I don't even want to swear, but this is completely disrespectful because the Casemiro, if anybody actually watches it, and I know this guy don't watch the
No,
football.
I'm not saying.
Not you, Narrow. I'm saying Souness.
No, Souness, obviously he was going
Yeah,
overboard. He was going
because
overboard.
if you watch him,
but
every time he's in the team, the big games, Casemiro is the difference. He is the
I
key
get it, but
difference in the games.
But what he's trying to say.
Before Casemiro, they did not win the league. And after he came, he's walking away with 5 Champions Leagues.
Fair enough.
And he's walking away with leagues.
Fair enough. To me, he reminds me of a Gilberto, yeah? Gilberto, bad boy player.
Yeah. Gilberto Silva.
No one was thinking about
Oh,
Gilberto.
great player.
Like, oh my God, Gilberto.
That's a good comparison.
That's a great player.
Just like,
a player Arsenal let 2 go early.
You're not looking at the team sheet for Gilberto, but he was one of the main cogs in the fucking team. It was always Henry, Bergkamp, da. So I get why Graham Souness is like, he's good, but he's not like It's just Casemiro, isn't it?
But
Like,
can I say something? Yeah, that's some olden day thinking. That's some olden day
man, he's
thinking.
wrong, man.
This is 2022. You gotta
I
think like a
get that.
2022 person. You know what I mean? Like
What?
he is
But
a
what do you
key
expect if they
component.
put? But what do you expect if they
Fucking
put them
donkey.
pundits on opinion? They're old man, innit? So they can have that
Yeah, he's an
old.
old man. Yeah, exactly. That's why I don't pay them no mind.
Yeah,
That's
I don't
what.
care
That's what
what
we're
they say,
here.
man.
But at the same
No,
time, I
their
do
opinions
take a
tend to be
little bit of
respected.
what he's saying in regards to it's only Casemiro. It's like it's not like what's a mad flair player now that's in midfield that's going top rate now.
Yeah, because he was basically saying that he doesn't think that he's going to make a difference to Man United attacking in terms of playing attacking football.
and I believe that.
I'm sorry. I don't agree
He
with
will
that
show you
because
lot up.
the game is won in midfield.
I don't see. He made a point where he's saying that I don't see him spraying balls and all that left, right, and I don't see Casemiro.
This doesn't matter. This doesn't matter. You gotta remember, yeah, in football, the game is won in seconds. And it's built in moments.
Yeah, I get
All he
that.
has
I
to
get
do is
that.
win the ball, play a 4-yard pass that is more decisive and accurate than a Bummy
I'm
McTominay
just
would
saying,
play.
don't think it's
Trust.
all about salt with Graham Souness. He is saying some of it with a little bit of, even though he must hate Man United, but I get
Graham
a little
Souness
bit of
is a
what he's
hater,
saying.
man.
A little
Fuck
bit.
Graham Souness.
Yeah, but it's
Fuck
the
him.
same. It's the same for me if you say Kante. Kante makes the difference. It doesn't matter what anybody says, he makes the difference. No matter what he does, how he does it, he makes the difference. You can't get 5 Champions League man of the matches in a row and win the Champions League, and you're telling me, oh, he don't make the difference. What? This guy's not.
Well,
This is not making no sense now.
But
When are we going to start
but
appreciating
his opinion
player's
might be
position?
right. When Casemiro does go into the team, say he doesn't tick like everybody says.
Well,
Maybe
that's
he
just
can see
that's
something
to
that
see.
we can't. I don't know.
I think at Madrid as well, like bro, they've got a lot of
And you've
quality
got
players
great
around
players
him as well.
around you in Madrid. You've got
Yeah.
great players around you. So
There was, but what made them great? That trio made them great. Those 3 made them great. It was that trio that made them great. Remember that they bossed the midfield. We knew they had problems at the back with Carvajal, and they had the Mendy situation at left back.
why are they getting
Marcelo.
rid? All right. So if he's that important to them, why are they
No.
getting rid of him?
Because look, they spent 80 million on Tuchimini. They got Camavinga. If we be respectful, 60 million is a lot of money for
Yeah,
a
that man, you're
30-year-old.
paying over the odds.
We have not over the
Yeah,
odds.
sometimes you got to do that.
Wait. Can I explain?
In money terms, it's good business for Madrid.
And let's leave it at that. Let's leave it at that. It's business, baby.
But I would say like, yeah, if he's this guy and he's gonna make a difference, why would Madrid get rid of him? They've got Modric there. They've got the other guy there, which they must see them lot as levels above Casemiro.
But then we look at playing style. Tuchimini, Camavinga can do what Casemiro can do.
Yeah.
Not necessarily. They can. They can't replace Casemiro with Modric. It's 2 different styles. You want 2 different things in your in the game. You're looking for a ball playing centre midfielder that's going to boss the game. Casemiro would boss the game more defensively.
Well, that's probably what you look. Well, yeah. I can't
Is
even
it a done
argue.
deal? It's a done deal now, yeah.
I think so. He was there at the place today. You know,
No,
he was happy.
it's done. It's 100%.
Yeah, I
done.
saw him.
He's waving. He's sitting in the stadium waving to fans. He's done. It's done.
Man, and that's respect, man. I'm so happy with that. You know, for me, that's one of the best signings we've done in the last 10 years. That's as good as Ibrahimovic for me. As good as Ibrahimovic.
I would still say the proof's in the pudding because at the same time, Varane could have been all of that. Do you understand what I mean? We would have probably said at the same time the way in which Varane was looked at when you signed him. It was you got one of the top 5, top 6 defenders in the world. You have to remember the Prem is different gravy. Like it really swear down because certain people they can go to other countries and perform. And I'm not trying to say that he won't because Casemiro is class. Let's not even don't get that twisted. But he's still gonna have to adapt. And the older you are, it's harder to adapt because the way this football is, it takes its toll on your body, especially. And you have to remember that the guy is 30. He's going to have to get up to the pace and almost be leading because if you watch Casemiro play, he's a very aggressive player.
Is he that much faster than Thiago Silva?
Well, I'll say this.
Yeah, definitely. He can move faster than him.
In terms of Varane, And we're talking about Varane. Like last season, he only played 27 games for Manchester United. He was injured quite a lot. And I think when those 27 games that he did play, he was coming back from injury. So you never got to see the real Varane. On top of that, he was playing with the bummy midfield. You see, put all these variables, take them all into account, and then add the variable of we had Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, then Ralph Rangnick, and we had three different playing styles at in one season. It was all much for Varane to take. Now he's coming into a team playing a one system. Everybody knows their job. We have Casemiro. We have a midfield that can now do everything. Ericsson, Bruno, Casemiro, Fred, McTominay. We have an array of midfielders. The centre backs jobs are going to be easier. You're going to start to see the best of Varane again,
Sorry to
barring he
cut you
stays
there,
fit.
Wes. Sorry
Yeah,
to cut you there, bro. How you man there got Ericsson running more than the whole fucking team and he's got a thing in his
unbelievable.
heart? Huh?
Unbelievable.
He's a
Alhamdulillah,
real guy,
mashallah.
bro.
He's
Oh,
got
what,
He's
quality.
what?
showing
No,
them
no,
up
no.
and
Your
The
Man
showing them,
United
bro.
quality,
man, them should be ashamed of themselves, bro.
He's showing them
bro.
up
I
and
think
showing
you
them they
see.
need to run
Yep,
more, cuz.
How is that? The
that's
man's
it.
got a
That's the ruling.
pacemaker
There we
and he's
go.
running more miles than all the young bucks. Then what the?
Blessed.
What on for that?
Yeah, I think
Mashallah.
you have to
Mad,
give, you have to give Ericsson mad
Blessed.
credit for that still.
Mad
Unbelievable
Gotta
credit,
player.
give
blood.
him his dues, man. Gotta
And
give
you
him
know
his
what? One
dues.
of the best players when he was in the Premier League, his stats used to match up with David Silva's and De Bruyne's. So not to be, not
Underrated.
yeah. If you look at Tottenham fans, they'll tell you about Ericsson. They loved him.
Well,
He
it's
was like their De
the
Bruyne.
reason why he is where he is. Well, where it's ended up where he is now. Well, not at Man United, but it's because he was at Spurs, bro. He should have gone to a team that could win shit.
Barcelona.
Because
Barcelona.
he's a player that should have had bare trophies, bro. Get me?
Facts.
Man
Facts.
just went to
Quality.
Spurs and killed his career, blood.
And it's about football IQ. That's another thing I would say. When people talk about coming into the Premier League and doing this and that, everybody must remember Guardiola's first season. They said, he came into the Premier League, he can't play that football. Second season, he went and won the Premier League, playing that football because the players adapt and they slow the game down. One of the great things about Mesut Ozil is that he made time. He made time, and when you make time, then it doesn't matter what league you're playing in because now you are creating the game. You're playing your pace, and
that's right.
that's what we're gonna do. City do it, Liverpool do it, Arsenal are beginning to do it. We're gonna try and do that. It's about playing to your game and not letting the opposition, score goals. Obviously, right?
It's
So
gonna be it's gonna be very very interesting, man. I'm
yeah,
loving the fact that Man United are at least stepping up because I was killing Mr. Lewin every week and I felt like a bully. You know what I'm saying? So I rate the fact that at least you man can clap back with a little something. But like I said, for me, I think your key player is Anthony Martial, and I think if he stays fit, you guys have the potential to have a very good season. Ronaldo is going to, if he has to play, because that will be the second option. I don't see this happening often with Martial out and Ronaldo out. I think if Martial's out, then Ronaldo's going to come in if he stays. But that's going to force you guys to play differently. And it's just that because it's almost like if you had your dad playing on the pitch and your dad calls you for the ball, but you got the next man, your instinct is going to be to kind of go towards your dad in it just because of his status. And I
yeah,
think that plays a massive part. Bruno doesn't play to a certain level when Ronaldo's on the pitch. And then people are forced to either play the ball long to him, do what he needs to do for Ronaldo to succeed, rather than playing to your team system. Players like Jadon Sancho don't show up as much when Ronaldo's on the pitch. But when it's Sancho, Martial, and obviously Rashford, you see a little bit of combination play, like the quick two-touch passes and on all of that. When I don't think
Sancho
Ronaldo's doing it.
Still can't lie.
well, I'll
Yeah, it's
say,
almost like they come out their shell and they're just free to express themselves.
Exactly.
what I'll say to that is that you watched all of that, everything you described, and what you saw was in a dysfunctional team last season. We're only 3 games in. Give him a chance. Give everyone a chance. Everyone's got a clean slate for me. I cannot think of the last regime and think, all of those powers. And no, we're here now.
What
Let's
players
see
like
what we do.
McTominay got to clean sheet?
Well, man, yeah, of course you have a clean sheet to an extent. If you can't pass the fucking ball, you can't pass. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he's
That's
still
it.
got to
Halas.
work on his passing a bit, man. For me, man.
Yeah, you know, and that
Still
was
got to
just an
work on it a bit more.
example. There could be 10 attributes that I don't like of McTominay's, just like Maguire's, just like Shaw's. If you can improve on that, then you have a place in the squad.
That's what I said to these lot. If you improve, if the right coach improved McTominay, he could be like a character. If the right coach improved him. He's got the
It's not
stature,
character
he's
for
got the
me,
frame.
but a player. He could be
Fair enough,
Evan
not character for
McTominay.
you, but trust
He
me,
could
I'm just
gone
saying
too far with them prayer.
he could
Yeah.
spray the balls.
Can't
He could
turn into
spray
no
the balls
carry.
by the same way. He could. Of course he could. Why not? With the right coach. Of course
He could be
Anything
the
happens.
best, Lewin. He could be the best McTominay. He could be. So
The
whatever you
best
see
McTominay
McTominay
he
doing,
could be.
he
Whatever.
could just enhance them
But
skills
he
there.
needs
So
right
he
now.
could
He needs to
that's
enhance his
kind of what I
passing
was saying.
skills.
yeah.
That's what I was saying in
Passing
earlier as
accuracy.
well, where Klopp has raised like Henderson and Milner's levels
Facts.
because they're based pretty much basic players, isn't it? And he's raised them to a
And
level.
Arteta's doing that with Xhaka.
Yeah, I would say he's the only one I could say I've seen improvement from, because I wouldn't say Saka or Smith Rowe have really improved under Arteta. They've just been given more game time, but I think that getting that little bit more, that little marginal gain is what's important. Like if the players are not at the elite level, then you're going to have to squeeze everything out of it, innit? And it's just like you're going to have to either do that with having a system or of some type. But it's about, for Man United, it's about building momentum, because obviously you've got a victory tonight. I was telling man yesterday, I don't know where you're getting a victory next, and tonight it's a different game. So it just shows you how mad, shows you how mad the Premier is week by week.
A bit of effort, bro.
Man,
Bit
it's
of
a good
effort, you
day.
get the victory, man. Come on.
Yeah, man.
Just.
Go to war every
So
game,
let's
man.
move, man. You man.
Yeah, man.
Let's move then. Go
I
on,
think
let's move on.
We've had enough of the mank talk.
Yeah, we spoke way too long on United.
You get me? But we'll get it to them for tonight. Nara, what are you telling me about Arsenal, bro? Got to come to you first.
1 second.
What was the Man, I'm free love it already.
What you say?
When I said
Well, I need to
you can be
dissect
straight
everything
off the
first.
dome with that, bro.
Let me
Let
Let me just tell him. Let me ask him the
dissect
question
everything.
again. 3 games in, Nara. 3rd game in. Bournemouth away at Vitality Stadium. Arsenal 3, Bournemouth 0, or Bournemouth 0, Arsenal 3, either way around.
Fucking hell, man. It fucking is what it is, isn't it? It's fucking Bournemouth, isn't it, bro? That should be a collector's point, isn't it? Like, fuck, man. Like everyone's getting gassed. Like, oh my god, we're 9 points in, yeah. But it's Bournemouth, bro. Chillax, bro. Chillax. Yeah. Please do this with 10 games to go, and then we can start getting gassed. Yeah. Like 3 points, no, 9 points. 3 out of 3. Well done. Last time we done that was since 2005 or 6 or 7 or whatever, 8. I don't know.
2004.
Yeah, that is this fucking disgrace, bruv. Yeah, I don't want to hear that. And that is a disgrace. How can we have not won 3 games in a row for how many years?
Oh, but forget that we've done it now.
We have now, though.
Exactly, we've done it now.
No, when I'm thinking about it, that's mental. That's actually.
Well, that's what he's saying. He's pissed at why is it taking so long
man.
for you lot to do it?
It is mad, because I never even knew that stat until I heard it. I wasn't
So
thinking
what you
it
mean?
was that
So
long
you mean
ago.
every time we won 2 games, we've lost or drawn, and then won a couple games after that. We've never done 3 in a row before.
No, never done. Not since 2004.
That is an embarrassment, bro. That is embarrassing, bro. I don't care. That is embarrassing. But yeah, they got the job done. 2-0.
Sorry.
So imagine 4 out of 4. It could be crazy.
Well,
see again. See what I'm saying? You see when you've seen your team go unbeaten. Them things, they don't faze me. It doesn't faze me. I lie. I'm right with that one. If I see my team go 49 unbeaten, 3
and
or
then
4
Man United come and beat you.
Phase me, bro. It's not gonna phase me.
50.
Do that with 10 games to go, and I'll start giving my man a little bit of flowers to say, yeah, go true, you're doing your thing with the team now. And lava for that, because no man forgive man flowers, yeah? But you know what I'm saying, though, innit? You know what I'm saying.
Just to talk about your next 3 games, you got Fulham at home, Aston Villa at home, Man United away. How do you see those next 3 results going?
I'm looking at all the points. What are you saying?
All the points, yeah, like that.
Fulham, we should win.
All
Fulham,
nine, yeah, nice.
Fulham on smoke though.
Villa could be tricky because we've always, I don't know why it's tricky at Villa. And
We're at home for Villa though. We're at home for Villa.
Yeah, double home games.
Go on, Lee. Be honest. Go on.
Fair enough.
What? You're getting clapped.
That's all I'm saying, bro.
If I'm going to be real with you, I just want 2 wins out of those 3 at the least. If I get 2 wins out of those 3, and we've won 5 out of our first 6, I don't care. Even if we've lost the man, I don't care.
That's phenomenal.
Might as well start saying,
that's a great start to the season.
Yeah. When we get 5 games.
Yeah, I'm taking that all day long. 15 points on the board after what 6 games.
Because bro, we've been starved of levels. That's why these things are amazing to you, bro.
No, that's just amazing. Period. That's you got to get out of that. If a team starts the season and they've won 5 out of their first 6 games, forget any history, forget any of the teams and all the rest of it. That's just brilliant.
Yeah.
You just have to
why does it have to be brilliant, CJ?
How is it not? That's man. That's like a man's
level. It be standard, not brilliant.
That's his opinion.
Well, Narrow, I would think. I would think if you was preparing for the last 2 months in a preseason and you go out and you win 5 of your first 6 games, I would class that as outstanding for in any sport, in anything. So
but
you must be happy with that.
When you seen your team repeat the same thing over and over and over,
but it's not a repeat. We ain't done this. We ain't done this before.
No, but even if you've done it, we don't live in the past. We live in the present, and we have to look forward, right?
Under what's his name? We was balling out, bro. Under what's his name again?
Emery.
Yeah.
We weren't balling out.
Narrow knows the decline's coming, man. Trust me. No, it's gonna come.
We were playing decent football under thingy, and then it started drying up for a while. Yeah, but I've seen us play good football, and I've seen us go on periods of runs, and look where it's taken us.
We've had unbeaten runs, but this is what I'm trying to say. Right now, we got to get points on the board, and you have to realize, whilst other teams, they've already started dropping their points.
No. I respect that.
Win 5 out of our first 6. Believe you, we're going to be first or second. That's just real. That's just what it is.
Well,
how can you be unhappy with that? How can you say that's not a standard?
Arsene said to me, if we're still here and we're second for the whole rest of the season, then man can start giving Arteta his praises, bro. Like, because he tried, even if he didn't bring the league home, at least he was there second all the way there, maintaining or competing. That's all we've ever asked is please compete. Like, why all of a sudden we just stop competing, bro?
So will you be happy if you compete?
Yeah, of course I will.
Will you take down the RTT banners?
If we get second and he's still challenging there, I'll call him Arteta. But right now, he's taking it RTT, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you.
What I'll say about Arsenal is that I feel like, you guys are on the brink of a good season, and I feel like any negativity towards that season, you're gonna, if you start losing 4 games in a row, then you lose 4 games in a row. It's fine.
No, Westman, that's the thing.
No, but let me say why. Because it's not. It's a marathon. It's a marathon.
It's bad vibes. Man can't have no opinion.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that you right now is giving bad vibes. I'm just saying in that dressing room, they have to have the mentality that it's like
that's
No, but I'm saying the dressing room must have the mentality of, it's what?
Called realness. It's not negativity. It's realness.
No,
and that's what a lot of Arsenal fans don't like about me personally. Is I'm too real with it. Everyone wants to sprinkle stardust over everything. Fuck that, blood.
But I'm saying if we take out the fan perspective, and if we go into the
title, that's what I'm used to. I'm not used to this top four. I want titles, blood. You know what I mean?
I hear you. You got to look at your team, and you got to look at the plays, evaluate the plays.
Man, and all I see is
right now. You need them to be in high spirits because you're going to go through periods where you're going to lose games.
That's all I see, Wax. Because
you don't have the experience.
If Jesus gets injured, the drop is like this, like. Jesus gets injured.
However, let me say one thing.
Eddie
I will say one thing. There is a backup plan. There is a backup plan, and that backup plan is not going to be Eddie Nketiah necessarily. It could be a mixture of a different formation, even because Arteta knows this. As you're saying, you don't think he knows this? He knows. He's preparing for that.
Man, then watch when
What
Eddie
he's
comes in
preparing
and
for,
bags
boy.
goals, bro.
Yeah,
I'm
listen,
telling
Eddie
you.
Bags. No, I'm pretty sure Eddie's got a good goal
Nah, he
scoring
Listen,
ratio.
doesn't, man. He doesn't
Eddie
bang
Bags
at
is
bro,
all.
when he
wages.
gets a run of games,
He
he's
doesn't bang
proven.
at all, bruv. I
He
don't know
asks for the
where
run of
everyone's
games
getting
and he bag goals.
this
No, I have
misconception
seen
that he
Eddie.
bangs goals, bruv. He doesn't bang nothing, bruv.
I'm gonna
He's
have a
not that
check his
guy.
goal scoring.
He's
Let me
not
check
that
his
What
guy.
we
I'm
saying,
sorry.
man? What we saying, man?
Craig,
Fucking
what are you
hour in
saying?
already.
Three games in, 3 wins on the board.
Bro, listen, I'm telling you, man, I'm a man who's gonna appreciate and celebrate the process as we go along.
Oh
How
my
can I
God.
be
Even you're
negative
doing
up to the
I'm
35th
cutting this
game
live off
and then
now,
it's
blood.
like, all right,
Don't put
cool.
process.
Yeah, you know
Please
what?
don't say process
35
in this
games.
live, blood.
Now I might start saying, well done. Like, no, man. My team ball out and we win. I'm happy.
You're
I'm happy.
sounding like
We
our
lost.
cat blood. What?
We lost the
What?
first 3 games.
Bro,
Now
do you
we've
see how
won
this
the
club
first
is?
3 games.
Do you
I
see how
just
this
want to
club
see the
is now?
same energy towards the winning as we saw towards the losing. And I
Alright,
was
Dan.
vocal when we lost those 3. So I'm going to be vocal when we're winning those 3. And I look at the next 3 fixtures, there's a possible 9 points there. If we come out of that and we only get 3 points out of those 3, I will not be happy. Because it's going to be up and down all season. I expect us to finish 4th. So I can't hold us to first, second, and third place standards. Do you understand what I mean? That's where I expect the team to come.
Arson,
And
I
what is
love my
fourth?
cousin.
How many
Love my
points is
cousin,
that we're
but
looking?
Well,
How many points
in
are we
terms of what
looking?
I feel, I think you can afford to
this
lose
obsession
up
with
to
this
5 or 6 games for the season.
And draw how many?
Tottenham got into 4th place, losing 11 games last season.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's disgusting.
that's terrible.
That's
You know what I'm
terrible.
saying?
If your fourth
Chelsea
place team is
in 3rd place lost 6 or 7 games.
okay, so I don't think
So
that's. So
you
I
know what I'm
think this
saying?
season minimum, I think to get in the top 4, you're gonna looking at about 7 games and about 5 to 6 draws because the draws is what kills teams. The draws
Yeah,
is
yeah.
the killer. We all know draws is what kills. So I I think Arsenal have a great chance, man. I can't see much difference in. I feel for me it's City, Liverpool, Tottenham, and then the 4th place is I think it's Arsenal's.
because you
Personally,
see what I'm
No,
saying. You see what I'm saying, Arson.
yeah.
You see
go
what
on
I'm
now.
saying. How
Yeah.
this club, yeah, it just pushes these little buzzwords here and there. You even say process without even realizing you're saying it, Craig. Like, what is with this process?
But it is because we
What
have to
process?
remember,
It's a
What is that?
no,
process.
no,
What
it's a
process food?
process in terms of
What
getting
the
back to
process
where we was.
machine? What
No, you know what it
what
is?
cake
Let me
machine?
try and break it down like this, yeah.
Mm.
Arsenal were the 6-pack of people, yeah. So you see when you lose the 6-pack and all of them things there, it happens over a course of time, yeah. And what it is that what Narrow wants is he wants to take the slim fast pill where just bang, we get that like that. No, we have to build and gradually we've got to go gym, we've got to keep working it off and getting better and better
No,
and
but
better
what you like,
until those abs
Move up.
start to show.
Man,
but
for
what
go
you
gym,
Right
like to do
now,
brethren.
with what you like to do with Arsenal is, you know, when you go gym for a whole week and you think, rah, man's wham, I'm not going back no more. Fuck that. I'm not going gym for the rest of the year. That's me. I'm tough. Warm. Don't say nothing to me. And it's not about that, bro. It's not
Yo,
that thing.
fire for that, blood. Move up.
Yeah, the gym. Sorry, my bad. Lava splash for that.
Yeah, it's all mad to me. I mean, like
what's your thoughts after 3 games, bro? What you
well,
saying?
as I said, like I thought we was the only one with a documentary out, but obviously after that all or nothing and what we've seen with the first 3 weeks of this premise looking mad because it's like literally every week, anything can happen at any point. And last week Manu was in the mud. This week it's a bit different, isn't it? Like it's Chelsea in the mud and it's Liverpool that we're talking to. So it just shows that anything can literally happen. I'm happy with the 3 wins. Top of the league. Obviously, we ain't been there in a long time. Not going to get too carried away, but what I'm saying is that with everyone dropping points around us, you keep picking up the points, a gap opens up, and then you can look at where you're at. And I think we should be. I think we should be strengthening from the point that we're at now. So if we're sitting top now, with this start, I think bringing in those last couple of players for us is going to be vital for us to maintain any sort of sustained run, because as the guys have said, any form of injury and the squad's sort of back to what it was last season. We revert back to default almost, where we've got those sort of meaty players off the bench, and if we're trying to push on and top four, I'm not obviously every season I'm looking at we should be in the top four, but I want to press beyond that. I'm thinking, why not? Why can't we dream? Like, we're top of the league. No one would have suggested that. Maybe
that's too early for the dream, though, man.
Yeah. No one would have suggested that the first 5-6 games is guaranteed wins.
Yeah, but you lot won't survive up there that long. You won't.
Yeah, I'm not saying that we will. I'm not saying that we will.
I get what you're saying. Yeah,
I'm just saying that you just see anything can happen.
No, if we don't buy no more players, then exactly what you're saying, Lewin, is a possibility. Yeah, of course. Definitely.
Yeah. What you man saying on the Pedro Neto links?
I just know Arsenal, man. They
great player.
They saw Vieira kicking 2 ball on the little under 21 game, and he's thinking, "Fucking hell, I don't need to buy nobody, bro." You're going.
You don't need another couple, and you might be there.
Well, yeah, you got the Pedro Neto links. I heard about that, and
yeah, apparently Ornstein come out and said that he's the priority for us, and more time when that man speaks on Arsenal, he's pretty accurate. You know what I'm saying? He's pretty accurate. So.
Neto and fucking Tielemans, then boy.
I think we need Tielemans.
Buy an Arsenal tracksuit tomorrow. Still,
I don't think he's as big an upgrade as we cooked him up to be for a Xhaka.
Arsenal tracksuit, blood, straight.
I think Tielemans is a great player, man.
But I think we need the numbers, and if someone of that quality is available at the sort of price that they're talking about being available, because unlike Man United, we have to watch how we're spending our money and do our thing properly. No disrespect, you know what I'm saying? We have to do our thing properly on the financial side, because we as a club would suffer if we keep getting it wrong.
No, we just don't generate what Man United does.
We get people, we spend our money on people
that you ain't got that money, man.
Who've been stealing a living as our top paid player. So hopefully he's out the door. You know what I'm saying? I was checking the flights to Nice to see if he's gone. I hope he has.
Allow it, man. Why don't you put Eddie on that flight as well, bro?
Nah, bro.
Yeah,
no.
Eddie on that
Eddie
flight.
He's a homegrown talent, man.
I don't care.
You start supporting that.
Listen, I ain't got no time for the heartstrings, bro. I don't care if he's from.
But hear what I'm saying? It's early in the season. Watch when you guys start seeing Nketiah start playing in the cups and that. Scoring goals.
Has he scored yet?
No, but he hasn't started no games. He's played about 25 minutes altogether.
Yeah,
so
that's where it should stay, bro. That's where it should exactly stay, bro.
So wait, can I ask the Arsenal fans a question here? Then, what are you guys prioritizing? Is it a league, or is it the cup? What do you guys really want?
Just say they just need to get top 4 and then worry about everything else after.
Me personally, I would accept coming 6th, 7th, or 8th and winning the Europa League. That would be the perfect season for me. I just don't think we can focus on it. Yeah, I don't care. I don't care. Listen, 7th or 8th and you win the Europa League, you're in the Champions League and it's a trophy. That's better than 4th to me.
Dan, what are you saying?
Why? No,
that seems like the easy way out.
Why 6th, 7th, or 8th though? Then
because you have to remember. For me, I believe in there being a process. In terms of us getting to Champions League, that's going to enable us to buy a better caliber of player and attract people. We've already proven that we will spend money. Let's get that straight. We've proven that. So no matter how you get there, I don't care if Tottenham gets sick or whatever. If you get to the Champions League, you can build and accelerate your progress. How that happens, I don't care too much. It'd be nice to finish 4th. I think it's better to win a trophy, win a European trophy, and achieve your objective. That's me personally.
Don't you judge a team on the amount of games played over a season? Don't you think that's a more of a reflection of how good a team you are over 30 games rather than
look how we troll Tottenham about not winning nothing. For me, it's about lifting a trophy. I don't think we're capable of finishing 1st in the Premier League. I don't think we're capable of that. I'd be happy if we did. So the real objective is to get to the Champions League. I love to watch my teams lifting trophies. That's what we always go back and we talk about all of the FA Cup wins, the Premier League wins, the doubles, and all of that stuff. I want to see us lift a trophy. So if we can achieve our objective and lift a trophy doing it, I'd love that.
But bro, weren't that where we was at when we were saying Wenger out? Champions League every season was winning FA Cups.
Yeah, because we had a guy who was performing miracles and we didn't really know it. We didn't appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? It's like that girl that you was with who's a 7 out of 10, but you're watching your brethren with the 9 out of 10, and then she leaves you and you're like, rah, you know what? I know she weren't all that facially, but she rubbed man's back good and done all of this business and all of that. You want it back now. Do you understand what I mean? So we didn't know that the miracles that Wenger was performing when he was here with the limited resources that he had and all of that. He finished fourth with people like Alex Song and all of these different people in Boué. We finished in fourth.
Shout out Boué.
That one. That's a narrative that the club used to push.
That's the truth.
We don't know that's the truth though. How do we know that Wenger weren't a part of this whole thing that's mashing up now? Like, yeah, he used to do miracles, but he undone his miracles as well at the same time, bro.
No. I think that's a bit harsh, man. Like, you got to remember Wenger brought in the top talents from
You can
Europe.
do something great and you can undo it as well at the same time. It's easy.
No,
it's
but
easy.
he had two hands tied behind his back, man. He wasn't getting the funding.
Your hands are only tied behind your back if you want them to be tied behind your back. Think about it. If he doesn't have to spend no money and they're giving you a percentage of that whatever it is.
Yeah, you have to understand. Wenger was doing things with
coerced.
Nah, he was doing things with big picture in mind. Don't get me wrong. Some of those things haven't always come to light. But you have to remember, we're the first people in the Prem, the top team, to rebuild and do the whole stadium thing because we wanted to try and increase our resources, increase the revenue and the income so that we could compete with people.
I'm not buying.
We had debt coming out. He was forced and knew that he had to sell his best players every season, and he still got to the top four.
That's what I'm saying. Was fourth good enough for you?
What's that?
Was fourth good enough?
Fourth wasn't good enough then, but it's good enough now.
No,
changes.
So you think that they paid off all they were paying like the stadium of every week with their money, their own money. Yeah. It's a mortgage thing like anything else, bro.
Can I say something narrow, yeah?
Yeah, but that comes out of the pot that you've got to spend.
Stadium never. If we really know the logistics of it, bro, that stadium was paid off long. Them man, they were making big money.
No, man.
But can I say something though, please, Nara? Yeah, I just want to say one thing.
It's because I can't explain it properly. I don't even want to start embarrassing myself and start chatting shit. So, but I know for a fact,
it's all good.
The money side of things, yeah, they had to. Don't let the stadium fool you. That's all I'm saying. Don't let the stadium fool you.
But this is what I want to say. You know, when we talk about managing clubs and we're talking about money and players being spent, if we look at some of the best managers in the world, they got the backing.
Because we always
Arsenal haven't been backed like that. You guys are run by business people that, again, like Man United, want to make money. And this is what it comes to. If Arsenal had some Qatari owners, you guys wouldn't, and Wenger wouldn't have to been selling his players. If Wenger had fucking the Man City board, Wenger will be top of the Premier League for many years, but people can't see that in hindsight because everyone's like, no, we had to do this, we had to do that.
No.
Listen, Wenger had
this guy's
the style of play he had. But wait, the style of play he had.
This guy's a professor, so you think that my man is not gonna be doing this thing and make it, bro? Wenger had
but forget the money. Forget the money. Let's talk about football.
He had shares in the blood clot thing, bro.
No, exactly.
So
but we're going back to money.
Do as much as he can to also make sure his pockets is getting filled.
Everybody
thinks that Wenger is this fucking this innocent guy in all of this. He was taking peas, blood. Don't get twisted, blood.
Nah, bro.
If we're talking about football and his intelligence of football, Wenger was
all of that is good.
That's why I mean 2 hands behind his back, because if he was Man City manager right now, and he had unlimited funds, how many Premier Leagues do you think he would win with his style of play and the level of players he would bring in? He was bringing in gems.
Right. The one thing that I would say about Wenger is that he was extremely stubborn, and he had a model and way of doing things that he allowed to run for too long. Because things were evolving, and I don't think he evolved with it. He was a trendsetter. He used to go out by the top talents in Europe, very similar to what we're trying to kind of do now. And I'm also seeing Chelsea follow suit, trying to find the hidden gems in football, use that to and use his tactical knowledge and now to get the most out of them and win. Sell them on for a profit. That's exactly what we was doing. It then got to a stage where we built this stadium so that we could compete better by getting our own revenue in, because we was proud as a club. We didn't want this owners thing to come in. We didn't want that. Do you understand what I mean? We wanted to try and use our own resources.
We mashed down the stadium.
Well, this is what it comes down to. You know, you
guys,
guys,
a completely good stadium to go into that place to make money. Yeah. And then, man, they were just taking the money and not putting it into the team. Simple as that, bro.
Yeah. I mean, for me, I think we slightly diverted away because
there's not even no slightly. We went way off
because it's more what we expect or what our expectations are. And I'm saying with Wenger, top 4 wasn't good enough. When we tired of that, was tired of that. So to me, I'm looking at that and saying, well, I'm not going to give Arteta the same credit as Wenger. Obviously, he's 3 years into the job, so he's never going to get you fully behind like that. We haven't seen nothing as of such yet. Well, we're starting to see something. And I'm then expecting us to see progression. And for me, progression means you have to move up the table. I can't look at winning the Europa and getting into the Champions League via that route as progression, because we know that we can beat anyone on any day. So can I ask you something now?
If someone offered you right now, because we've got these 3 points and we're sitting on top of it, I can't even believe we're talking league tables after 3 games, but we're sitting at the top of the league. If someone offered you right now, season's going to end tomorrow, you can definitely win the Europa right now, or you can just sit back and just watch the season through. What would you take?
When you say watch the season through?
We're just going to see how it unfolds, or we can end the season tomorrow, and I can guarantee you a Europa League. What would you?
That would mean coming 5th, right? Or out of the top.
Yeah, we don't finish in the top 4.
10th.
Yeah, I think I want to see us in the top 4, bro. And by that, I don't mean we're going to win the league, but I'm saying for me, seeing progression over a sustained period.
Now, I get Craig where it's coming from. Like,
you want to win a cup, it's a trophy, but
Champions League and lift the cup. I get it.
To me, like
for me, two birds with one stone. I get that, but
exactly.
I want to just get in there automatically. I don't want to be like, how about? Why can't we just come fire? Can't we just forward to 3rd and win the Europa?
Yeah, and that's what I'm looking at.
Yeah, but isn't that quite greedy and quite unrealistic?
No, it's greedy, not, because we've come from rich history, so it's not greedy to us. If you're talking to Spurs and saying that, yeah, it's greedy to them, but not to us.
Okay, but if we look in the last 10 years, would you say that's greedy?
No, we deserve that.
How many times have you finished 3rd?
And we came out of Highbury to go into the new stadium.
Finished for about 7-8 years.
That's what I'm trying to say. So right now to ask for that is greedy, especially with the team you've got with no pedigree. Greedy, your team has no pedigree in terms of the experience. You don't have that. So the team you're talking about, tell me the players.
What do you mean?
Who was in that team that you said, yeah, I expect to be 3rd and this? You're talking some of your best ever Arsenal teams, right? You're not just talking any Arsenal team. You're talking a very good Arsenal team to finish 3rd and to win a cup in one season.
Yeah, what I expect now is going to be obviously it's fantasy, isn't it? Because there's not that level. They're not on that level, isn't it? So I get what you're saying in terms of reality and what it should be. Yeah, you're right. But I still.
So CJ, you should snatch the Europa League. You should break the hands off and take 100%. That. You know what I mean?
100%. And then guess what? After we've done that and we're in the Champions League, guess what? Our expectations change. Now we're progressing. Now I want more. You know what I'm saying? Because we got something to back that up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what it is.
You need achievement. You need real achievement.
We're going backwards then, so we're gonna reset again.
But
It
it's
wouldn't
so
be a
tight.
reset.
But it's so tight. Tottenham,
No, but
United.
it is
Look at the
though.
teams you're competing
Because we've
with.
been trying to get
You're
we've
competing
been
in the
trying to
first
get
league.
Champions League for the last 3 years under this idiot. So
Yeah, but if we were to win the Europa, you're in the Champions League. That's the
Doesn't
point.
that's what you can only compete for one thing at a time. That's what you're saying. Is that
I
what
think
all you man are
currently,
saying?
I think Arsenal
You can
can
only
compete.
no.
Yes.
Only
Yeah,
I don't
that's
think
what
this
they're saying
team is
down there.
capable of winning the
Which one would you
Europa
prefer?
and
Multiple-
finishing fourth. I don't
That's
think
very-
they are.
It'll be very hard. It would be very hard.
I think
No,
one or the other happens.
Yeah.
I think it's possible if he buys the players.
How about I think you could win
Mm.
Carabao Cup and get fourth. Yeah, or whatever it's called. Carling
Again,
Cup.
I would take that.
Yeah.
I mean, we've been doing that. That's what we've been doing, isn't it?
You win
but
FA
you get the
Cups. You guys
fourth
win
and
FA
the cup.
Cups.
The
I'm
fourth
saying
and the cup. I'll take
Carling
that.
Cup and fourth, because Carling Cup you get that trophy.
No, we was
mid-season.
doing that. No, Wes, we was doing that with FA Cups, bro. We got the most FA Cups.
Yeah,
out
that's
there,
what I said.
bro.
I said you guys were doing it with the FA Cup, not Carling
Yeah,
Cup.
but when we was winning the FA Cup, we're finishing sixth,
Yeah,
seventh,
because
and eighth.
No, that was just the last time we finished, bro. That was the last time we won it.
Yeah,
No,
but this is what I'm trying to say. The Wenger time's over. We
Yeah.
got to realize that
Yeah, man's
we're
past
in
that,
a
bro. And what I'm
whole-
saying is, when we was at that period, we wasn't happy with top 4 and a cup. So
yeah,
what is it that we want now? Top 4 and a cup.
I would say
But this
Arsenal.
is what I'm trying to say. I can't draw the girls that I was drawing when I was 21.
Facts.
That's-
Yeah, but
it's-
you're
it's
basically
changing,
saying the
it
same
changes.
expectations.
So your
10 years ago,
expectations
you
have to
was the thing on the
change
cup.
with that, in
Yeah, we have
recognition
thing on
of
the
where
cup
you
again.
are
It's
now.
Yeah,
the
we have
same
to manage
expectations.
What
expectations.
about you?
So this
Akash?
is what. But this is the reason
Yeah,
why
you
I'm
listen,
saying.
you got the Benjamin Button thing, fam. You know what I'm saying? You're good. You're good out here. I'm married
so
up
that's
here.
what
I'm in my
saying.
yard. You know
Arsenal
what I'm saying? I'm
Benjamin
good.
Button, you
The
got.
expectations are different. It has to be.
But I would say a great expectation for Arsenal is because you can win that trophy mid-season, that can push you on now to get fourth. Because you see that you don't have to fight too hard to win that Carabao Cup. Yeah, it's hard teams, but if you
Yeah,
win it, you got now greater optimism pushing for fourth.
yeah.
And
And
that
we have to
could
remember, we got so many players under 25. They might have to
yeah.
start
They
lifting
need to
up
hold
something.
cups. You need to hold it. You need to win
Trust
to
me.
feel like a winner. You can't lose and feel like a winner because you're sick and you get bare money. That's not life. That's some loser mentality, and that's why all the English people fell.
So if we put it to you two as Man U fans,
Yeah,
what is it you're trying to achieve?
I'm trying to achieve playing style.
No, top 4. We're talking by the end of the season. What is it you want? You want top 4?
No.
Yeah, top 4 definitely. I do. Obviously,
Yeah.
Wes said he said 6.
You want top 4?
I would love top 4.
I said
Only you wouldn't have no trophies with that.
Me?
Would I have a trophy?
No.
with it?
I want trophy.
You know
I
what?
want
If
trophy.
they want a trophy,
I want
of course.
trophy.
I don't want to not have a trophy this year. We haven't had a trophy for a while.
I would love FA
It's
Cup.
only going to boost their egos and make them play better. 100
Yeah,
million percent.
2015.
But definitely top 4. And yes, I would like to nick a trophy as well. Why not? Why
Yeah,
not?
for me personally, I would love to win the FA Cup and Carling Cup and finish 6th. That would be my perfect season. And the next season we go in.
Cup and Carling Cup.
Yeah, I would love to win both of those because then we go in next season very strong, because we've won something. The vibe is good. We just need to win.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would you take fourth over those 2 trophies?
Definitely not. Because
Wow.
the fourth,
I would take 4th in Europa.
Oh, of course, 4th in Europa League.
I'll take
trophy.
4th in Europa League.
That's
For
more
them
than
2
perfect.
trophies.
Yeah, that's too much. That's greedy. Again, that's greedy. We can't
I'll take
expect that.
straight.
I would love
I
that.
just
Though.
think we've got to be realistic in terms of expectations.
Yeah.
And I think my whole thing is, just because you see certain clubs slipping up after 3 games, that gives you no right for your expectations to change. Not at this early stage.
Exactly. Yeah.
And that's the reason why us being at the top, don't get me wrong, it's great for vibes and all of those sort of things. But it's almost like, how dare we change our objective for the season? No, you greedy so and so. Well, don't do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You knew at the start of the season, 4th is the objective. If that's achieved, fantastic. I don't care if we stay at the first all the way through. That's the objective. Anything after that is a bonus.
Yeah.
Sorry, can I just cut you lot for just 2 seconds? I just want to take
on,
this time to big up my son, yeah, because man's just messaged me telling me, Dad, you're such a troll, blood. Big up Romero. Big up, blood.
And I just want to say one thing just about Spurs, because that's another thing that they don't have. Because they don't win no trophies, they got no achievement. They don't win nothing.
No
So
achievement.
them players, they don't know how to win. You know what I mean? You have to win to win. And I feel like that's a big thing. And when they let Mourinho go and they didn't win that or even compete for that, I feel like that's one of the reasons that they'll never be a
tell
great
man
team.
like what's his name? What's the Spurs man? What's his name again?
Hazard.
Fucking
Hazard.
no,
Hazard.
expressions. You can't be telling
Oh,
expressions
Spurs.
that boy. Oh my days.
Listen,
man.
Spurs right now would bite your hand off to finish 6th and win the FA Cup.
Wow, yeah, man.
trust.
100%.
Right.
100%.
Because
Yeah,
their
but then
expectations
you
are
have
managed
Spurs man.
by.
You'll have Spurs man in the WhatsApp group tomorrow morning talking the wickedest blood. But they won't come on the show because they know.
Listen,
Because you
Spurs
know
are in
that
their
them man
best
have to
moment.
talk for talking's sake, innit? Like you have to say something. You can't be in a group
They
chat
had
and
their
not say nothing.
time. Champions
So I
League
understand,
final, man.
innit? They got to blow a
Yeah.
bit of
They fucked
smoke
up.
and do
Simple.
what they got to do. But
They had
Listen,
their time, blood. If they would
we
have won
know-
that Champions League, then they would have had talk, blood.
Yeah.
But they fucked it up.
bro, listen, I'll be a different person. I'll be
I've
real.
been
I'll
watching
be a
them
different
football.
person.
I'm not even
I'll be so
hating.
humble. I'll be
I'm
so
not
humble.
even hating on them, but I'm not even worried about them.
But there's no
Yeah.
points for nearly.
I
That's
think
the
you
thing.
should be worried. I think everybody should be worried of Spurs.
No, I'm not. I'm not. Do you know why? Because
The manager is going to get them
they're
15
not
extra
playing no
points.
progressive football.
I'm worried because of the pedigree
Yeah,
of
the
their
manager. I'll be
Yeah.
real. The manager is dangerous. Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah,
scared.
the
Very
manager's
dangerous,
dangerous.
The
But
manager.
That's
their
if you had
whole-
Arteta, if you had Conte, you guys would feel much more secure.
Yeah, we wouldn't be
still,
playing
you-
this saucy football though.
defensively,
but I'm
do you
just
know
saying, if
what?
you had the character, the manager, if you just take out
He's
the
a
tactics,
cold
the
manager.
manager,
He's a cold manager.
he strikes
But
fair into man.
I don't like his style of football. I don't like it.
Yeah, no,
But
that's granted.
It gets the job done. So
Yeah, but I'm
Yeah.
saying forget all style of football, just the man to have that man
I'm
there, and
seeing,
you know
I'm
what
all
he
seeing
expects
eight,
of you.
I'm all seeing 8
That's
man
what
behind
we're ready
the ball,
for.
blood, and I'm like, what is this? What kind of football are you playing, Conte?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
it's fucking football.
Have you just
I'm
gone
telling you.
like? Have you just saw one of Mourinho's old team sheets or something and just thought, yeah, I'm going to use
But
that?
they are very, very similar.
Well,
They're
But they are
like,
both
they're like
relentless
the new
winners.
Chelsea.
Yeah.
Do you know
well,
Chelsea
yeah.
play wavier football than Spurs right now? Even though they're not winning, but I'd rather watch. And I couldn't watch Chelsea before.
Yeah,
back in the
I'll
day.
give you that. I'll give you
But
just
Chelsea
about
are
that. Because I
playing
don't think
wavy
Chelsea
football
are.
right now.
I don't think Chelsea are playing great foot. I think they've had a
No,
good
they're not
match
playing great.
against Tottenham.
But from what
That's it.
they used to play Stone Age football, Chelsea, and get the job done. They're like Bayern Munich, but they're like Germany 2.0. You get me? You don't want to watch them in the World Cup. They're dead, but they're sufficient. They get the job done.
Yeah. No, I respect that. I respect that.
I just feel once Son starts to kick into gear, and let's see how far they can go.
Every year we're waiting for them to kick into gear, bruv. Like
Son has been doing it, man.
Harry Kane
Son
doesn't
scores
score
off
like
goal.
for like 9 months and then start scoring a bag of goals.
But he's
Turns up
already. He's on his thing, man.
Yeah, man. The
Let's look
manager's
at it,
there.
man. Let's look at it.
Let's go.
Yeah, man. Well,
It's
Well,
there
yeah,
for me. For
fourth.
me, as I say, I think we should be trying to build on this momentum, build on the strength, build on our strength that we have right now.
Yeah.
Try and
The
cap
best
it.
team in Europe right now, isn't it?
Bag
I'm
them.
trolling. I'm trolling.
Just keep
I'm just
bagging them.
playing. I'm playing.
Just keep
Before you
picking up
man
the
go back.
points. No, not even, bro. But you know my things. I want to see us winning it. So my expectation is.
What's Craig saying?
I think your expectations can change,
My
bro.
man said
I think
yeah, Craig, you said
January,
the best team in the world right now, boy. You better not
in
hope
January
no one
last
clip that.
season, Craig,
Better hope
when
no
we
one's
was-
clipped that.
when we was in the top four last season, for most of the season last season, Craig, I don't think at the start of the season most people said top four, and it
Right.
just showed that through lack of investment, maybe in January, obviously we let certain players go out the door, didn't bring nothing in.
Oh.
I think that proved to be the to our detriment and at the end of the season.
Agreed.
So
And I wanted
not
him out because of
you
that.
build from your point of strength, and that's my thing. Just build from that, add a few more players, and we build in it and we move. I'm not saying we should win the league or nothing like that right now. So I'm not running away with it, but I'm just saying top four is a must for me. Top four, and I'd like
The
a Europa
table's
League
crazy.
or FA Cup as well. So yeah, no,
The table's crazy, man, and anything can happen. Look at that, yeah. Just imagine, yeah. Arsenal playing. Who you lot playing? Fulham next year.
Fulham at home, yeah.
If Fulham beat you, for instance, that puts them on 8 points. They're already in the top four. If Man City was to draw even or even lose, do you know what I mean? Like one result can just change it so much at this early stage.
And then this
That's
is
why
what I'm
Arsenal
saying.
need to win the next 2 games. To
That's
get
way
away
too
from
close
the
to call. It's
pack.
mad. If all the
Because
top four lose,
Leeds
for
can't
instance,
say
Man
right
United
now that
win,
they
we
should be
shoot
putting a
back up.
title challenge in. Leeds can't look at that table and say, yeah, we should finish top 4. No, you just
But
got to
they would.
appreciate a good start is a good start. Let's
Yeah.
just keep this momentum going and take as much points as possible. And then the real character, and this is when we're going to see what Arteta's really worth, because he's been building up to this. So I
Yeah.
do expect this to continue, but we're going to see what the real character of the team is when we drop points to a Fulham or an Aston Villa and all of that. Let's see how we can react, how we can bounce back, because that's what saved his Arsenal career at times, is that he's been down in the dumps, and through it all, we somehow got it back. Look how many times we tried to choke top 4 last season. You know what I'm saying? Then we got the win at Chelsea, and then all of these, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I want to see what the team's character is really saying and see if we have improved when we drop points, draw something that we think we're supposed to win. Can you go on then and win the next 3 games?
Definitely.
Have that winning mentality, man. That character
Yeah.
to carry it till
And
the
that's
end,
what
man.
these new players, these
They don't have
serial
it.
winners who come into our team, that's what I want to see if they've actually brought. You know what I'm saying?
Teams have
Because
that winning mentality,
Saka,
bro.
Martinelli, Smith Rowe, these are all a year older now. So my expectations for them have to go up. I was the
So-
only person last season critical of Martinelli's output, and he's responding right now. So, you know,
So-
what are you saying, Dan? What are you saying, Arsene? You want to round up the results from last week, then? The results, like all the teams that played. Have you got that up?
Well, we had Chelsea, the other game. Not going to get the results up, but we all know what happened there. Chelsea.
Yeah, man.
Shout out to Mr. Congo. He went missing still.
Big up, Mr. Congo,
He's
man.
busy, he's tied up. Shout out Mr. Congo's tied up this week.
Shout out Congo.
27
Shout out
hours,
Congo,
my man.
man.
The search party found him. He put the search party out. We
That was
found him.
crazy.
Then he
He's
gave us the
he's
heart. You know what
breastfeeding
was
right
the
now.
worst excuse? It was the heartstring. Listen, I've just had a baby. We respect and love your baby and everything like that. But you can't use that. You try to pull the heartstrings on us, like
Yeah, that's why
don't come at
bro,
me.
you have to
I've just
tell
had a
them, man.
baby.
Sorry,
Like,
we disturbed you
Congo,
breastfeeding,
but
bro.
we ain't buying that. You went missing for 27 hours, bro. Yeah? God, nowhere to be seen, bro.
Yeah, I want to just I got a little bit to say about the Chelsea thing, because you know what, I actually rated them, and I thought that they might do something well this season, you know. But looking at Kante out the team, you know, it's a big deal. It's a big deal, you know. And I feel like I've always said this manager, for me, he ain't it. I've never rated him. I didn't rate him when he was at his other job. Was it Paris or Dortmund, wherever he was?
Both of them.
I don't like him, you know. I think he's just done a Di Matteo. He's come in. He won the Champions League. He did his thing. Look, he lost 2 cup finals last season. I don't know why why is he being celebrated? You know, this guy, for me, he's got 3 months and 4 months, and he's out of job.
I think I think the last days of the window's gonna tell me if he's gonna stay in the job or not. Chelsea have no real clear plan in terms of signings. I just think that they play, they see a gap and think, all right, we've got to fill that.
I've been saying this for years,
yeah, that's what they do.
They're the living people. They're smart with it, because you can't knock them, but they don't do no scouting. They just wait till all the other teams say, we're going to buy this guy. The minute you make one little mishap or take long, they snap them up. And that's Chelsea. You can't knock them, but it's you know what I mean?
I'll say this, you know, look.
But it's a different regime now, though, isn't it? It's a different. It's not Marina and Roman and that now. So.
And this is what I'm saying. Who are they really looking to buy? Does this new regime know the players? Because
they're looking for Maguire. They want Maguire.
No, but Abramovich was going for people like Shevchenko. You see these type of killers. Now these guys are going for. Do they even know football? They're relying on Tuchel. Who has Tuchel recommended? Since Tuchel's come in, what is his signings been?
He doesn't want Neymar, and that's my guy, blood. That's PSG there, blood. The guy, man.
He signed Koulibaly. He signed Sterling. Who
Neymar
else has he signed?
Don't want Neymar. Congo said he doesn't want Neymar at Chelsea.
Yeah, Cucurella.
Dub.
Yeah, that's it.
Hopefully he signs Maguire. Hopefully he signs Maguire by the end of the week.
Man, that would be a great signing for them, man. I
feel like the Maguire speculation is more made by Man United fans. Let's be real.
It's not though. It's not us.
It's not a strong link.
Do your research.
Do your research. They have inquired. We're not saying they're buying, but
they've made
inquired.
Listen.
Let me ask
Does it make
Carlos. Let me
sense
do
with
my
it?
research. Let me ask Carlos. 1 second.
Ask
Yeah, no,
Carlos, fam.
look, lads,
Ask Carlos,
I
fam.
keep it
Trust
real,
me.
you know, when we look at Maguire, you know, we look at what he's about. His strengths is he needs to be in a defensive team. He cannot be in a free flow and attacking type of team. That doesn't play to his strengths. So when we talk about look at Chelsea, in England, the most team that play like the English national team is Chelsea FC. They are basically English football 101. They defend, they try hit you with a long ball counter. And that's why he would fit perfectly into that team for me.
Yeah, get rid of them headers, man. Man like Maguire.
He's
Get
better
Slab
than
it.
Chalobah. He's better than Chalobah. He's better than Fofana. And no matter what anybody says, Maguire is better than Fofana.
I
I know
can't
it's
believe you just said that. 1 second. Let me get my
no,
camera
but
back in.
I'll tell you why I said it. But I'll tell you why I said it because right now, how Fofana's what 21, Maguire's 29. He's played in Euro final. He's got a lot of experience, you know, and just you can say yeah, talent wise, Fofana is better. But bro, if you want a 38 game season, 50 game season, you want man like Maguire. The guy doesn't get injured. He's there through the thick and thin, regardless if he's not the best footballer. He's there in it. He's fucking there.
Bro, it's
It's just
sounding
too
it's
many
sounding very
mistakes, cuz, and he
dodgy
don't
I
make the
pass
hear
ball
you. No,
opening
fast
to
I
me.
enough
hear
for
you.
me, man. That's
I
all it is
fully
for
hear
me.
you. But in
Today,
a
yeah, was
Chelsea
beautiful.
team,
When I heard
yeah,
Maguire is not in the starting lineup, and not so much
alhamdulillah.
Ronaldo, but when I heard Ronaldo as well, I thought, you know what, it's a different aspect of it. Then when I saw the
Yeah,
lineup, I said, do you know what? This is the
yeah,
pacey team. They're going to move the
yeah,
ball about. And for
yeah.
70 odd minutes, it was like, do you know what? This looks good. Without
No.
them, it does.
And,
And you
and,
just,
but
when he gets the ball, why does he have to? It's like 3.5 extra seconds he thinks about what's he going to do
Lewin,
next. Just
look,
get him moving.
we know Maguire right now, confidence wise, he's at the bottom of the barrel. If there's a meter of 100%, he's at like 3%
Yeah,
in terms
because
of
all they
confidence.
did was win the Premier League, Leicester, and they said, yeah, Harry Maguire is the top defender of
Yeah.
Man United. But
Look,
it was
that's
like,
our fault.
yo, slow
That's our
down.
fault.
I was like,
so,
slow down. What
so
happened
what
to the other guy?
that
What happened to Morgan? What happened to Robert
was the
Morgan? Where did he go?
fucking. So what that was the Chelsea. So Chelsea lost, 3-1.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chelsea lost.
Then who else played?
City,
City 3-3 at Newcastle.
City
Free,
3-3
free.
at Newcastle. Thriller.
That
Thriller.
was a great game of
Thriller,
football.
mate.
Well, I will
Kevin De
say,
Bruyne assist is one of the best you'll see all season for Bernardo Silva. He's literally passed it through Joe Willock's legs. It's mad.
West Ham
man.
got
See
slapped as well,
the
didn't they?
silver composure in the box, though.
Yeah,
West Ham lost 2-1, I
Look,
think.
Goalkeeper
West
down.
Ham lost to Brighton. Brighton are going to surprise a lot of teams. They're one of my favorite teams to watch as well.
Wow.
definitely, man. You know, if we talk about Brighton right now, they've lost a lot of players. They're looking to lose Mopai, so they're playing with like a false nine type of play. They're playing that Pascal Gross. He's up front. You know, he's doing the damage in the
We
last
got
few
Danny
games.
Welbeck as well. Let's not sleep on
Yeah,
Danny,
Welbeck's
man.
got the assist for them last game as well.
He got a
Yeah,
So
penny as well, didn't
won a
he?
penalty as
Got a
well.
pen.
He's
I
it's
seen him grabbing up them ankles.
yeah, man. You know, they're Brighton. They're very. You cannot believe how good they're doing, especially with the departures. And if you just see the team they got under that team, you don't think can win any Premier League games, but somehow they're doing it.
yeah.
True.
It's
Yeah,
it's mad because they got people like Lallana playing football again,
Mm.
which is mad.
but
Any more
you see that
results?
Southampton lost. Southampton beat Leicester 2-1, and Leicester was at home.
Leicester in the mud.
Rodgers needs
Leicester,
to
they
go.
got. Do you know what it
Rodgers
is?
needs
It's
to
so
go.
sad because their team's got great players, man.
Nah, Rodgers needs to go, man. He's had his
Mm.
time, man. I
Great
don't know.
players
He's
in there,
he's
man.
finished.
Did he
He's
get sacked?
finished. He should get
We, we
sacked.
we tried to start a rumor in the group. Someone posted that he's been sacked. He ain't been sacked.
He should be sacked. He should be sacked.
But
In, i-
interesting was Tielemans started on the bench
yeah.
Yeah, someone posted
And,
for that
that he was
game.
getting sacked.
and
Who
for
was
Fana,
that?
both.
You know
Right.
But
what?
again, they said that he weren't in
I'm
the right
probably gonna
frame of
owe
mind.
Jim Brown £50 because if we do get Tillerman, I'm gonna have to pay. I'm gonna have to pay out in it. But I think if Rodgers is not at Leicester, yeah, then we will get those players. We will get Tielemans because Rodgers does not like Arsenal one
You
bit.
might get
Like,
Tillemans. I don't know. You might.
no, as long as Rodgers, listen, that guy cannot stand Arsenal. For one, obviously we done that £1 thing and tried to do the Suarez thing with him, and he was pissed from that. Yeah. Then we're going on like we want to actually have him as a manager. Then we just snubbed him. He just don't like Arsenal, blood. He will not sell us no players, or he'll make it difficult. You get what I'm saying? start saying, "Oh, I want the player and this and that and blah 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 blah."
Well, you know what? I don't think he's going to be the job for too long because the way he's been
he's gonna
going,
be gone soon.
yeah, he's been had a shambolic last season, and you know what? It's looking shambolic this season. I'm not sure who they're going to get, but I think they're definitely looking. They're on the lookout. Pochettino, I think, would be a great Leicester
I think
signing.
that's a good fit.
Yeah, and I think he
What,
would be able
Poch at
to work with
Leicester?
the players. Yes, he'll be
Yeah,
able to work with the players,
That would
man.
be dangerous, boy.
Ooh.
That
Yeah,
would be
I
dangerous, boy.
think that's a good fit.
yeah.
That would
And
go
you know
well.
what? They've probably got a bit of money from
Oh,
the Premier League wins still somewhere.
Yeah, listen,
I'm
they don't
telling you.
need to sell no
Poch, yeah.
players.
You're,
Mm.
you know what?
They're
You know what's
refusing
you
60
know what's
million
funny? You're
pound
still
bids.
seeing little bits of DNA from Poch in Southampton still to this day. Do you know what I mean?
He's a good manager.
Manager he is, bro. But man,
He's a
when he
good
was at
manager.
Southampton were
Yeah, that's mad thinking.
dangerous,
That's
fam.
Mm.
But with Luke Shaw and all them man there, oh, you're going mad, blood. They were cold, blood.
No, I think Leicester are lacking because they haven't improved the squad at all, is it? So
Well,
Yeah, they've got a lot of players now that I think the starting 11 needs to be refreshed. So the NDDs, Tielemans, Madison, that looked good 2 or 3 years ago. You know, now it's not looking as good as it once was. I do rate their player Harvey Barnes. I think he's a very good player, very direct. But they've got problems at the back. Johnny Evans should not be playing for that side still.
well,
It's ridiculous. They bought Vestergaard. I thought that was a bad signing.
but
And they've obviously still got Fofana, but it's quite clear that he don't want to be there. And these men have got big aspirations, man. I'd love to bring Fofana to the carpet. I'm surprised to hear anyone comparing Harry Maguire being on the same level. I just don't think talent-wise that he is. We can talk about experience and all the rest of it,
talent-wise, I can see that
but just
100%.
player for player, we just look at the profile of the two players. Fofana's just a better player than him.
Okay,
That's just what it is.
What I'll say to that is this: it's like Harry Maguire. It's like you're fishing in two different pools, right? You're going for Fofana is that type of player. Maguire is this type of player. They both have the
The
uses.
two of them together would work. I get that.
I'm not saying the two of them together. I'm saying they both have the uses in the sense where you could use Maguire in a certain style of football style. You can use Fofana in more styles because Fofana is more mobile. He's a better footballer. But my whole thing is Maguire has a use, and if
Yeah,
he was,
I'm not
if
trying to
I
say
was the Chelsea
he's
manager,
useless.
I wouldn't be so unhappy if Maguire was the option and Fofana was there and I got Maguire. I wouldn't be
How
like
much do you reckon
upset.
they should pay for Maguire?
I honestly
80
feel
million.
40 million would take him.
80 million.
I think him going back to Leicester should be a good shot.
Hey, Mr. Lewis,
80 million. I want all my money back.
Yeah,
you're
Leicester is
absolutely
a good
crazy.
shout still. That would be a good shout. Go back to
Leicester's a
Leicester.
brilliant shout. 40 million.
No, I'll be honest.
They're going
Yeah,
to sell
just do the
Fofana,
swap.
bring Maguire back.
Otherwise,
Yeah.
I would say do the swap or 40 mil. Just get. I'm starting him in the team no more. Done with him, man.
Yeah, no,
So what, if you got
That's
a 25 million bid, what are you saying?
No.
Just take him. I would take it. I
No,
don't care.
no,
I would
no.
get him out,
Listen,
bro.
Maguire's still worth more than that. Remember, he's famous in England, you know. He's
That's
still
Yeah,
really-
but
that's
fame don't mean
wonderful.
much.
Fame
Marcus
kills
Rashford
people.
is an MBE.
Fame kills people.
It
I
kills
mean,
people, but it makes money for the club.
His spirit is bad in that team, man.
Yeah, no, but it makes money for the club. You know.
Yeah, but that's
Defo, I get that.
That's what they care about.
No,
at Leicester. I wouldn't see him bringing in any extra revenue at Leicester.
Yeah,
not really.
Who, Harry Maguire?
Yeah, I think after that he then struggles.
Leicester, bro. They love him.
He then
They
struggles
love him
for
in
his
Leicester.
place in.
Do you think Leicester would have him back?
I think so. I think in
if
a heartbeat.
Fofana goes, that's for them.
I think Leicester would much rather have Maguire than Fofana because it boosts their notoriety no matter what you say. Harry Maguire is still played.
But why don't Man United go for Fofana? Why don't Man United go for Fofana?
He's still a high profile player.
Final of the
He's known around the world of football.
Tell me the last
playing for
English
Man United and for England. But I'm saying
donkey,
him moving to a different
He's known
club
for being
it changes his profile, doesn't it? Because
no,
is he going to get a place in the England squad? Firstly, is he still going to be a starter for England if he moves to a team lower down the league?
But Arsene, what I'm trying to say is currently currently, right now, he is of who he is, right? His name is his name. He's one of the only Englishmen to play in a final in the last decade.
Yeah, but
You
bro,
know,
he got benched tonight. He got benched tonight, and you
I
won.
feel you, I feel you, and that's why we're trying to sell him. You know what I mean? Let's sell him. But the fact stands in England, he's still the entity that he is.
Yeah, I get all
It
that. I
still
get all
holds
that.
weight.
I
It
get
still
all that.
holds weight
Yeah.
because English people like English players like so. Leicester could
true.
take him. It would be a great deal for us.
Man United
But
have always had English internationals.
yeah, and you know what? And
You know what I'm
I'll
saying?
say this: we can go through the last 10 Premier League winners, and see how many English first teamers start in those 11. Majority of time, you're going to find 3 maximum playing that first team. If you look at what Ole built, he built a team of 8 first team English players. Tactically, he was inept, so they were inept. So we was always going to break down. It was always going to happen. But people didn't see this because, again, people are looking at the flashy names. Sancho, Rashford, Greenwood. They're looking at what they bring rather than how they will play as a team. And that was Ollie's downfall, for me. Sorry to go on that, but
Is that
Yeah,
all the results now? Is that all the
I'll
results?
tell you one other game that was a good game was Crystal Palace. Was it Crystal Palace Villa?
Villa, yeah.
Well, did Villa get the point? So Crystal Palace.
Zaha with
That
2.
game. What's that?
What was it?
Zaha
Palace,
with
Palace
2.
won.
Zaha, yeah.
3-1.
He's had a very good
Oh,
start
they
to the
won
season.
3-1.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Palace.
yeah,
Palace,
Don't play
yeah.
with Patrick, man like Vieira, Patrick
yeah,
Vieira getting the
He's
results.
been very, very good, man.
yeah.
Wolf and
I would
Eze.
like him as
Eze
our
is
manager.
playing some
Definitely.
great football.
Yeah, man.
Imagine, would you take Vieira as your manager?
Yeah, I would.
I would.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll be happy.
Listen, I don't want Arteta out now.
Hmm.
I don't. But if we was to say, look, we have to get rid of a manager and bring Vieira in, I think it totally makes sense. I don't want to go into a totally different argument, but really and truly, he should have been
That
considered
would make
over
sense.
Arteta.
Well,
Definitely.
still,
Makes
still
sense.
early days. I tell you, one
But
great player in Crystal Palace is Muteta. Watch out for him, man. I've been
I
watching
think
this
he's an
guy.
absolute donkey.
You don't like him?
What, the guy up
No,
front?
I like
yeah,
Nah, Was, man.
Muteta.
He's a
I like
big
him.
BFG, man. Big
I
Fernando,
hear
man.
you, but you know what? I like some of the stuff. I like his movement, and I like he's quite powerful, man. Just watch out. How many goals did he get last season? He got only 5. This season he's
yeah.
already got 1. Just watch out for him, man. I think he could be a signing. Someone would look to sign him in January, especially Everton.
No, man.
only 2 hours.
He's
Wow.
got gout in his foot, man.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Slowly moving on. Are we doing predictions this week, or are we not? Or are we doing it? For
We
a
do
game?
it.
You tell me, man.
I'm happy to do it.
When are the games? Saturday and Sunday again.
Saturday, yeah.
Yeah,
What are
We
the?
do another
Have
one
you got?
before that.
Can you bring
I-
that
I've
up?
got-
Can you bring that up, Mr. Host? Arsenal.
Yeah, come on, 1 minute.
'Cause then,
First game of the weekend is
we-
Man United.
We could just start doing our predictions. Man can do we can do our bets, and then we'll have a winner by Monday again, mate. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
boys. We missed out last week. We just had it's a little bit of technicalities why we didn't do it last week.
No. So
But
we got.
Wes,
we got-
you're in again.
I'll put them up and then we can look at them. But
Well, the first game is Southampton
There's
Man
no
United
point.
Saturday morning, isn't it?
yeah. But flipping we're playing all the way. The games start on the weekend. They go all the way through next week. Saturday,
Sunday.
Saturday and Sunday.
Monday. No, there's no Monday. There ain't no Monday game.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's just 3 games on Sunday.
It's up to you, lot. Let
Yeah.
me know, innit? Like what we're doing
Tuesday,
it on the next
Wednesday.
stream, or we're
Yeah.
doing it on this.
If you're gonna do another stream, yes. If you're not gonna do a stream, then you need to do it now.
Well, we don't.
And I think we have to do another stream because you
Yeah,
ain't gonna know your
that's fine.
squads and whatnot, man. There might be new signings, there might be injuries.
Yeah.
Where they're
So let's just see. Let's have a look at the games, innit? Let's
Yeah.
have a
So
look.
when are we doing it? We just
Thursday.
agree
We'll
to
just
do
do
this.
it on the next one.
Yeah.
So it has to be done Friday or Thursday or something, isn't it?
Thursday.
Thursday is good.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we don't need to
Yeah.
do no predictions now. Then fuck it.
Can just look at them still. Southampton United, Chelsea, Leicester, Liverpool, Bournemouth, Arsenal, Fulham.
Yeah, so are we predicting like a top
I
6?
think it's a
or
good
just
week
the
for
big teams,
accumulators,
or-
man. I'm seeing home wins everywhere, man. What you lot saying?
I'm
I'm
seeing
saying home wins
Brentford,
everywhere.
Brentford,
Not
Brighton.
like that, mate. Don't know about that, mate. I'm seeing a techie draw on the bottom of Saturday's game, maybe.
Nah,
Could be a techie draw.
listen, man. Get your popcorn out, man.
Evening match.
Saucy football,
Evening
man.
match.
You know how it
Yeah,
goes.
evening match as well, 5:30.
Yeah,
So after all the other results are coming in, the players are there watching the other results. It's a problem.
it's gonna
We're
be
going to set
beautiful,
pace in the
man.
morning.
I've honestly got faith in the team right now, man, and I see nothing but an Arsenal win. Real talk. But anyway, we'll get to that when we get to it, man. I won't even jump into it now.
You get me?
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it's been a good one. Stream's been good. It could have been a bit more smoky if certain man them would turn up, but they don't turn up.
Yeah.
They've only
You're
got
saying
smoke for the
red-
WhatsApp group. So if any of you man there that are in our WhatsApp group and you catch this stream, yeah, you man are pussies. Yeah? Straight.
Big up
Definitely,
you,
man.
man.
Yeah, man. Thank you for having me, lads, man. Big up
Yeah,
yourself.
Come on, Wes.
Time,
You know
dad. You know
the
what it
vibe
is, man.
already, man.
Every week,
God bless you,
touch us
man.
here, man.
So
Yeah,
we got
man. Love, man.
them balanced opinions there. You get me?
My brother.
he's
Big love.
the professor, man. Trust me.
Come on.
I rate it,
Love.
man. Catch you, man, in the group, man. Later.
Oi,
Love,
love, man. Oi, it's been emotional. GOONERGANG TV, you done already. We still got Jay in the house, Man United fan. It's just me and the Arsenal supporters right there. Glad we could bring you fucking hell, 2 hours of nearly 2 hours of content.
3 wins, mate.
You know what I mean? Free
say
up. If you're
wins,
the
mate.
Arsenal thing, free up right now. We're penthouse settings, blood. Penthouse settings. You get me?
Yeah, gas
Top
in
of
it.
the fucking.
And I'm glad Mr. Lewis he's got his smile as well. He's got his
back.
smile.
He's back.
I let everyone
Words
have
of
their
his back.
talk and have their say today. You get me? I let them have all their words. I've been there just chilling and just enjoying it nicely. That's it. It's gonna happen, man. Don't worry. In time, man. Just believe in it.
You don't know the thing already, man. But yeah. Everyone have a fucking constructive week. Fucking make loads of money, and we'll be back on for Friday, yeah.
Thursday.
To do our predictions, and we run a little competition between the boys. We all put a little bet, and then fucking the winner takes all on Monday. So yeah, hopefully I win some money this Monday, you know. No, like that. But yeah, I'm out. GOONERGANG TV, you know the rest. You know the rest.
Big
Love
up.
people. Love.
Boom, bath.